Okay, that should do it. I've got snacks, I've got caffeine, and I have my fluffy little co-pilot, Sasha. So yeah, this is going to be a New Game Plus of Marvel Spider-Man PS4 by Insomniac Games. This was definitely my favorite game of the year when it came out. I mean, to the point where I'm still playing it even today. It's kind of one of those games where you forget how much replay value it actually has until you start all over. So I think this will be my third or fourth time just doing a replay through of it. So I won't be going to the hardest difficulty. I'm kind of looking to breeze through this, so I'm just going to stick to normal for the time being. And hey, if I feel like the enemies are a little bit sluggish, I'll put it back up to Spectacular or Ultimate. So without further ado, headphones, and subtitles are on. Cool. That's a concerning amount of time for this to be loading. God, I hope this doesn't crash. Oh, thank God.
Units, level 4 mobilization. Location, Fisk Tower.
Fisk?
SWAT is 1084 at Fisk Tower. All units stand by. Warrant is en route.
Did you take him down yet?
No. We're at Fisk Tower, but still waiting on the warrant.
Mind if I join in on the fun?
You know how his lawyers are. This one needs to go by the book.
Come on, Yuri. I've been waiting 8 years for this.
You really want to help? Head to Times Square. Sounds like his guys are trying to keep my backup from reaching the scene.
You got it. Almost there.
Definitely one of my favorite openings to any video game ever. I probably will be changing my costume as soon as possible. This is the Tom Holland one, but in all honesty,
Hello?
Parker,
I've worn this way too much that I can't really look at it.
Once before the grant committee arrives.
Yes. Sorry. Yes. Dealing with a personal issue. I'll be in soon. Promise. Better wrap this up quick than get to my real job.
But for anyone wondering, that band that was playing in the opening, they're called the Warbly Jets, and the song is called Alive. Like, because honestly, that band, that opening got me into the band so freaking quick. I mean, I wouldn't say the appeal's been lost. It's just because, like, imagine that you wear the same shirt every goddamn day. That's kind of what it feels like to wear the costume in this. So, it's not necessarily the appeal, it's still very well done, and it's probably still one of my favorite Spidey suits, but I'm in the mood for something different.
For their hot, fresh cup of bodily harm. Gotta warn you. I'm feeling punchy today. Next customer. This doesn't look good.
Somebody just shoot him!
Yeah, Fisk has a lot of guys on his payroll. Almost done here. You?
We're about to go in.
Be there soon. Can't wait to see Willie's face when you slap the cuffs on him. Okay, Yuri. All done. What's happening? Yuri? Yuri!
It's okay, you haven't really missed much. Only, you know, the coolest opening ever. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna see if on New Game Plus it will let me change my costume. Oh, it does. Awesome. Okay. Let's see here. Time to go suit shopping. Spidey undies? Tempting. Tempting. Oh yeah, I won't be able to use any of the... Oh yeah, shit, I won't be able to use the suits from the DLC campaign because on this save I actually haven't completed them, so... shit, forgot about that. But at least for some of these. There's the Raimi one. That one's pretty neat. I'm actually gonna go for the Ben Reilly one for the time being. That one's pretty neat. The kind of accidents you're talking about are not happy.
Get more backup. And lock down the airspace.
Yuri, you okay?
If he makes it out of that building, we're gonna lose him.
I'm gonna go,
Do your thing.
Yes! He's the day, Willie! Heads up! Hey, where you going? Get! I'll clear a path. Follow me!
Get out of here, Spider-Man! We got this!
Sorry to break it to you, but you do not got this, buddy. Oh, thanks for the confidence boost, guys. You're not bulletproof. I guess this is what they call a hostile workplace. Come on, one guy.
Okay.
Down, down, down!
Gotta take those shooters.
I'm starting to think playing this right after Arkham was a terrible idea because I'm getting mixed up with the controls already. Okay, this will take me a little while to get used to again.
I think that's all of them.
Ta-da!
Come on, come on! They shut the elevators down! Take the stairs!
I prefer a more direct approach.
Spider-Man, status.
Heading to the upper floors, and hoping nobody turns on the elevators.
Our choppers are taking fire. Looks like Fisk has armed men on every floor.
He's desperate.
And he's hitting us with everything he's got.
I have to find him and end this.
Not yet. We just picked up chatter. They're wiping all their data servers. We need that evidence if we want to put him away for good.
Okay, server room it is.
Hostiles, next floor up!
Call from May. Better answer. Hi, Aunt May.
What is all that noise?
We're watching a superhero movie. What's up?
I just wanted to make sure we're still on for dinner tomorrow night.
Totally. Listen, I gotta go.
Well, okay. Love you.
Love you too.
I'm gonna blow your brains out! Lock them in! Hold him so he can't jump around! Keep him on the
A thing of beauty. Gotta find that server room before there's no evidence left. If I go in this way, they'll destroy all the evidence.
A businessman committing perjury? Who'd
I
have
should look for a
known?
sneaky way in. There we go. Huh. It's like my own private ventrance. Fisk may be a dirty criminal, but he has remarkably clean air vents.
Hurry up. Boss wants everything erased. Can't make it delete any faster.
They're so cute when they're oblivious.
How's it coming? Halfway there. Need another minute or two. You think the cops know where we are?
Is this tech support? I forgot my password.
You're done for!
Warning. Full deletion imminent.
I thought the IT guys at my last job were rude.
What the hell is this crap?
Gotta access that console before everything's gone.
Oop, wrong button. Sorry.
Let's see just how good their security is. Aw, you guys forgot the latest kernel patch.
Hiding so. Cowardly. Even for you.
Says the guy frantically erasing his search history.
After all these years, you're still just an ignorant child.
True, but that's part of my charm, isn't it?
Damn you. Get that door down now! Get past him. Destroy everything. Look around you. I did this. How did you ever felt commanded?
Well, there was that time I took down a pompous, overstuffed crime lord before breakfast.
Without me, the scum I kept in check will run rampant, and it'll be your fault.
Been a long, tough road, Fisk. Almost sad to see it end. We'll get ready for the mate.
I saw it. Fisk could have the whole place wired. I'm sending in a bomb unit.
I'll make sure no one gets in their way.
There we go.
all of them.
It's clear. Move up.
Hey guys, I guess bombs are part of Willie's getaway plan? Sounds like they're trapped.
You go after them. We'll look for the bombs.
Help! Somebody!
Everyone clear out! Evacuate the building!
I heard more people back that way.
I'll find them.
Spider-Man! We can't move! We're pinned down!
I'll
Giggity.
lift it. When you're free, get out fast. If you can walk, help the injured. Got it?
Go, go, go!
You're welcome, citizen.
Okay, Willie. Coming your way.
Spider-Man, it's Yuri.
How we doing, Captain?
Could be better. Our choppers took a beating. We just had to ground our last one. If Fisk calls in a chopper, we have no one to stop it from landing.
And no one to chase him if he flies away.
Why do I get the feeling that's what he was planning all along?
Because he probably was. Damn. Yuri, get EMTs up here, fast!
We're trying.
You're my tree too, Sean.
Uh-oh.
Incoming!
Oh fuck.
Hold still!
I hope that doesn't affect his insurance premiums. Oh wait, was I supposed to go down? Giggity. Oh, duh. Wait, how did your own rocket not kill you? I mean, incapacitate you.
That's enough out of you. More rockets? A little excessive, don't you think?
Ta-da!
Is it National Rocket Day or something? Man, how'd the bomb squad guys get through this?
Because they're the bomb, Spidey. I'm here all week.
Get him!
Settle down. I've got enough for everybody. Welcome to the air show.
Any more sounding? Ah, yes, there is. Whee!
How'd you like that, Spider-Man?
Not very much, but it's actually kind of hurt.
Okay, room is clear. Bomb squad must be somewhere ahead. Hope they're okay. You guys all right?
We were just about to call for backup.
I think I'm it.
Lead the way. We'll be right behind you. Heads up, boss.
This bomb squad is not squad goals.
So you guys were in bed with Fisk all along? Oh no, I'll never get that image out of my head. So your plan didn't work. On to plan B, getting kicked in the face. Hey Yuri, looks like some of your guys were on Fisk's payroll. Good news is, they were Willie's last line of defense. I'm right outside his office.
Take him down, now.
With pleasure. Writing your memoirs? Don't forget the hyphen between spider and man.
Get the chopper ready. I won't be long. I'm surprised you made it this far. But your foolishness ends now.
You do know I can still see you, right?
8 years of this insolence.
Oh, for me? You shouldn't have. Gotta wait for an opening. Reloading.
Oh. Could have sworn this was the way to do it. Ah, there we go. It's okay, guys. I just suck at the game. It's fine.
How is this happening?
What's wrong, Willie? You seem angry.
I will destroy you!
Take your best shot. That gave me an opening.
You are everything that's wrong with this city!
Huh. I was gonna say the same to you.
You know what to do, men!
Surround it! Everyone engage!
You fool! Train to fight! I don't! What do I pay you for?
Frankly, I'm surprised you pay them at all.
I can handle myself! Imbeciles!
Have some of this!
For me? Ow. Okay. Yeah, that hurt.
So, should we kiss now? Yeah, maybe later.
Yeah, he does give off the skater boy vibes, I'll admit. I think that costume in particular was made in the 90s, or at least the original one was, for Ben Reilly. I don't know, it just seems like I got a thing for 90s aesthetic going by A, my haircut, B, my choice in costume.
Finally off to Rikers, huh? You know, I think you've got more enemies in there than I do.
If you think this will be more than a minor inconvenience...
Whoop, gotta go. Hey, good luck, Willie. I have a feeling you're gonna need it.
Idiot! I'm the one who kept order in this city! 1 month! In 1 month you'll wish you had me back!
The Kingpin is heading to prison. End of an era. I feel like I should celebrate. Maybe take a vacation.
You know, if you had money.
Parker, where are you? The committee will be here soon. We need to run an equipment check.
I'm almost there. Blocks away.
Guess I'll just do it myself.
No, don't. It's not safe. Gotta love Doc's enthusiasm, but sometimes it gets him into trouble. Better get there before he hurts himself.
Like, no matter how many times I play this game, the swinging is still so satisfying. I mean, if I really wanted to unwind, I really could just swing around the city, just chilling. In fact, I think I've spent most of my time in this game just hanging out on photo mode to see if I can get some cool pictures. Like, honestly, photo mode in video games is probably one of the best additions to, like, come out of games of the current gen. In fact, actually, if you want to see any of the pictures that I've taken, I share them all on Twitter. It's just @GrahamNightwing.
I'm sorry I'm late. Oh. You started without me.
The grant committee's director will be here soon. It's fine, Parker. I invented this equipment. I think I can handle it.
Power dampener. Oh, man. Maybe we should abort.
Not yet.
Hold on! Dr. Octavius, are you okay?
Another setback. But we're close.
Is anyone hurt?
No, it was all my fault.
The energy levels exceeded our expectations. From a certain viewpoint, that's a very positive development.
It doesn't smell very positive.
I assure you, in the next phase...
Let's not get ahead of ourselves. Is there somewhere else we can discuss this?
Maybe you should take the rest of the day off, Peter.
But
we'll talk later.
that was a disaster. How could the dampener have failed? I know Doc said take the day off, but I have to figure out what went wrong. Ooh, you are in bad shape, little guy. Let's see what's wrong with you.
Oh, the puns and one-liners in this game are on point. There's actually a suit power-up that you can get later on that is literally just the pun button. In fact, actually, immediately after this, I'm going to swap out my suit power for the pun button, because it's on brand for me, personally.
Circuit burned out. Damn it. If I had been here to do the pre-check, I would have caught this.
Now, a lot of people complain about these puzzles and they kind of skip them. Tough shit, I won't be. I quite enjoy these. Even though I know all the solutions for the most part, or rather I just kind of remember them well. But honestly, I just find them super fun.
Got it. Okay, need to reroute servo control.
Boom. Boom. Oop, wrong one.
Nice.
Ta-da!
Okay, what next? And now rebalance the voltage.
Because like the puzzles themselves in this they are quite simple, but at the same time, it's kind of like Peter's a smart dude, you know. It just how can I put this? It just kind of makes you feel smarter than you actually are, you know. Because Peter's such a smart guy, and the puzzles are kind of like just chill enough to be easy, but just kind of
Finished.
difficult enough to be a little bit challenging at points. It does kind of, I don't know, it kind of just puts you in his shoes.
Let's see if that worked. Good as new.
Gentlemen, okay.
Doc's been testing new materials for the prosthetics. He asked me to review his work if I had time. May as well dig in now.
Hey, I'm just saying, if Spider-Man's allowed to have the sense of humor of a 3-year-old, then so am I.
Doc was testing a new contact material for the prosthetic. Hydrogel polymer composite. Strong, but there's a lot of impedance. Better tell Doc to keep looking for other materials. All right.
Well, that's enough work for one day.
Speed things up for Doc even more.
Sorry if you guys can hear me sipping every so often. There's nothing I can really do about the mic sensitivity.
Spider-Man, it's Yuri.
Fisk make it to Rikers yet?
Not Rikers. Our boy qualifies for the VIP treatment. He's in the raft.
Ah, joining Scorpion, Electro, and the rest. Fisk should be honored. That's esteemed company.
Can you swing by the precinct? Got an issue that could benefit from your unique skill set.
For you, Yuri, anything. I'm on my way. Huh. Looks like Jameson's got a new episode out. Wonder what my #1 fan thinks about the Fisk takedown.
Cool, because I'm pretty self-conscious about how loud I breathe and how loud I sip, so that's kind of okay to know.
Two-time Pulitzer Prize-winning former publisher of the Daily Bugle. Hey, plug the book. And as always, if you order Mr. Jameson's books, Spider-Man, Threat, or Menace, within 24 hours of our broadcast, you'll get an autographed copy at no extra charge.
No personalizations, don't ask, not gonna get it. Welcome to Just the Facts with J. Jonah Jameson, alerting you to the threats you don't even know about. Let's dive right into the calls. Speak.
Okay, so not for nothing, you gotta give Spider-Man respect for taking down Wilson Fisk, right? I mean, one less mob boss is good for everybody.
Is that right? Tell me, are you a police officer? Prosecutor? Maybe an award-winning reporter with decades on the job like me?
No, I'm a plumber.
Oh, good. Then fix my toilet and shut up! Let me explain something to you about crime. As soon as one goes down, every punk with a gun, a tracksuit, and a drawer full of gold chains decides he's the next godfather. We're gonna have a gang war in the streets, but does that whip-headed moron give a damn? Of course not. He got on TV. That's what counts.
Yeah, well, I can get copper pipe without paying kickbacks now. So until that gang war starts, I'm on the webhead side.
And you'll be singing a different tune when 3 new mobs are lining up to charge you triple for that same pipe. Or just break your legs. Goodbye!
Someday, Jonah, I'm gonna get you to say something nice about me. Someday. Now that you quit smoking, what do you tell people when you come up here?
That I need a break from their crap.
Fair enough. So, why'd you call? Need a date to the policeman's ball?
You got a black and white suit? No ball this year anyway. We spent too much integrating Oscorp surveillance tech.
Worth it though, right?
It was. Until an hour ago. My system went down. Citywide. Every tower.
How?
They tell me someone sabotaged the central server, and now all the towers are offline.
Inside job?
Maybe. We'll figure it out later. Right now we need to get the towers back online. Fast.
And you called me? Aw, that's sweet.
I called someone I could trust. Plus, the signals are scrambled and we have no idea how to fix it.
Ooh. I love a challenge.
You break it, you buy it.
I thought you trusted me.
I'd also like to point out that,
I'd
like to point out that she's actually stealing my outfit today, because when I went to pay the bills earlier, wore the exact same jacket, currently wearing the same plaid shirt, same jeans, combat boots.
Input bands have been shifted. Subtle.
She's stealing my look. Also, fun fact, I'm pretty sure, I might be getting my facts wrong actually, never mind. But I think Yuri Lowenthal, who voices Spidey in this, is actually married to the voice actress who plays Yuri in the game.
We just had a tower come back online. Was that you?
Not just a pretty mask, huh?
Whatever you did, any chance you could do it to the other towers?
Sure, but just so you know, I had to
I know,
sync up
right?
with
The
tower to
disrespect.
fix it. I'm seeing all crime data in the area now. Looks like there's a break-in happening near me.
Great. I've got units nearby.
Don't bother. I'm on it.
Do it! Watch my back.
Pretty sure these guys didn't forget their keys.
Yes, thank you, tutorial. I've played this before.
Run! You gotta keep him on the ground!
You asked for it! I should have recorded this!
Any more you guys left? Ah, yes. 2 stragglers.
Yeah. Okay, wrapped up.
Thanks for that. Now I'm seeing an assault near you.
You're in luck, Yuri. Your favorite tough but lovable, grizzled, seen-too-much detective is in town.
What? No. You promised you wouldn't do that any...
Spider Cop.
Please, no.
So you're the snitch.
Back off, creep.
Yep, she's the one.
I said back off! Leave me alone!
Keep it quiet, lady.
Don't touch me!
Get away from her!
Oh, crap. Spider-Man. Get him!
That got him good. Walk away now, or she's dead.
Let me go!
All clear, ma'am.
I knew Jameson was wrong about you. You're a little weird, but you got a good heart.
Have you got somewhere to go?
I can take care of myself.
I'm sure you can, but just in case, there's a place called the Feast Center.
Seen it. I don't want charity.
They got the best wheat cakes in the city, hands down.
Mom used to make those. Haven't had any A long time. I'll check it out. Thanks, Spider Guy.
It's Spider-Man. Oh well. Should be able to spot the next tower from up there.
Actually, I said I was going to swap out for the pun button, which actually could work out better in terms of playthrough, because I tend to spam Web Blossom a lot in my own personal playthroughs, and it kind of just occurred to me that shit's just going to get super boring super quick if, like, I'm just decimating every fight with the same goddamn move. So, yeah, screw it. I'll stay on brand. Pun button. Yeah.
From his elevated position, Spider Cop spies his destination. A second surveillance tower.
Are you narrating yourself?
What? No! Of course not! The Chief never did understand Spider Cop. Thought he was a loose cannon.
Already regretting this.
Bet I can modify these towers to track more than just crimes. Score. Towers are picking up all kinds of RFID signals now, including one nearby. What is that? Oh, wow. One of my old backpacks from high school. Forgot I attached tracking dots to these. Wonder how many of these are scattered around the city. A menu from my first real date with MJ. Wish I could have afforded someplace fancier. But she didn't seem to mind.
Now, I'm the last
Still
person
there?
to question the logic of...
Spider Cop's on it. Part man, part spider, all cop.
Like, I'm the last person who would question the logic of something based off of, you know, a comic book where a guy can, like, crawl up walls and shit, and, you know, shoot webs and whatnot. But I think the most unrealistic part of this game is that he could leave loads of backpacks scattered around New York and none of them would get robbed.
Open the safe! Do it!
Hey, fellas.
Ah! Spider-Man! Shoot him!
More of them? Guys, if you worked this hard at a legit job, you wouldn't need to be criminals. All right, Yuri. I'm gonna repair the last Chinatown tower now.
Don't you mean Spider Cop's gonna repair it?
Been doing a little thinking, Yuri. Policing's a young man's game, and Spider Cop, well, he's no spring chicken.
Please be going where I think you're going.
As of today, Spider Cop is officially retired.
Oh, thank God. I need a drink.
We'll all drink tonight, Yuri. Drink to the memory of Spider Cop's tireless... Yuri? Yuri, you there? Guess the emotion of the moment overwhelmed her.
Thanks for the heads up. 1180.
Not good. Can't have people taking pictures of my 3 chest hairs. tools I need for suit repair at the lab. Wonder if Dr. Octavius is left for the day.
Oh, in case you're wondering, because I'm wearing a different suit, the base game version of the suit will be torn up by now.
How did it go with the committee? I'm so sorry I screwed things up.
So you gotta repair it.
Not at all, Peter. They're just nervous in the face of imminent triumph. They'll calm down. They always do.
Should I head back to the lab for cleanup?
No. I'm stepping out for dinner anyhow. We'll resume tomorrow. Short break, then back to creating the future.
Alrighty, so before I actually go back onto the main missions, I'm going to get the rest of those radio towers. It won't take too long, I hope. It just makes things way more convenient later on to just get it out of the way now. Because, see the collectibles all over the map? I'm probably not going to get around to those, but I would rather just have the map entirely clear so I'll know where the heck I'm going.
Sounds like he's left the lab for the day. Good time to work on my suit in private.
Possible 207. Witnesses reporting an abduction. Officers needed in Upper Chinatown.
And considering I'm going mostly for the main story and the side missions, I probably will be skipping the crimes in progress because I've already upgraded everything, so there's pretty much no point. It makes for some pretty funny interactions on Jameson's podcast in any case. Oh yeah, Yuri just straight up rejected the guy.
Hey, before you go, can you sign this for me?
The Manhattan Bridge at the Flatbush Avenue exit.
Ah, this is relaxing.
Attention units, we've got a 10-10 possible narcotics sale. Incident was reported near Trinity.
So how are you guys tonight?
All units, we have a vehicle chase in progress. Report came in from Tribeca.
Oh yeah, no, we actually have suspicions that my brother might be dyspraxic as well, because, well, a plethora of other reasons, but for the other ones that you just described being maps in games, or just maps in general, he will kind of struggle with looking at the maps in games quite a lot, to the point where I essentially just do GPS for him. Which is also worrying because I can be quite directionally challenged as well, but that's not a dyspraxia thing, that is definitely just a Graham's a dumb shit thing. Ooh, what you coloring? The doggo's fine. She's actually currently half asleep looking at the TV. She's quite chilled out and feeling a lot better after the last couple days. She was a little bit sick, but that's again just her gastro problem. Again, it's like a permanent thing, can't really be fixed. We just kind of have to put her on a weird combination of food and then medication when it gets a little bit too rough for her. So yeah, but she's doing a lot better now. She's kind of just chilling out, and she's actually currently hitting me with her tail to let me know that she's still there. So yeah, hey buddy. Yeah, I see you.
All units, 1030. Armed robbery in progress. Officers needed on scene in Clinton.
Copy that. Thanks for the heads up. 1182.
Yeah, Spider-Man, the situation's under control.
Northbound side of the
Sorry about this, I know it's kind of tedious, but like I said, it's just better to get rid of this sort of stuff now.
Thanks for the heads up. 10-4 will notify.
I mean, I guess I can kind of just run my mouth while I'm just kind of doing this. I guess I could talk about the new Miles Morales game made by the same guys as this that's going to be coming out for the PS5. Considering it's basically going to be the DLC for this, I wonder if it's actually going to end up coming out as like a slightly watered down port for this. For the PS4, I mean. In any case, if I end up getting a PS5, which I probably will, hopefully, if the price is right, I genuinely can't wait to play the Miles game. Dude's, I mean, I was a really big fan of Ultimate Spider-Man. In fact, he might be my favorite version. So, kind of seeing that he's able to actually have his own game in some shape or form, it's, I don't know, it's just really nice to see that a character that wasn't exactly very well received when he came out, despite him being really fucking cool in my opinion, can now just be in his own game and have his own game. It's pretty fucking cool. It's like, I'd been reading Ultimate Spider-Man pretty much since it came out. It was one of the first comics that I actually did collect week by week, because when I started collecting comics, I just didn't really have the means to kind of just keep up with something week by week, because, you know, when you know, when you're a kid, you don't really get to spend money on shit that you want. So, I don't know, I guess the Spidey comics around the Ultimate era was kind of the time where, like, I don't know, my family were sort of like, oh shit, this is actually something that he's like super into. So it was the first series that I collected week by week. Otherwise, any other comics that I got would have been super random.
Come hell or high water, the job gets...
Nope.
She'd never admit it, but the chief was warming up to Spider Cop. His casual disregard for by-the-book thinking was a breath of fresh air. She'd come around someday.
That's better. But yeah, like, otherwise, you know, I mean, I have been collecting comics pretty much since I could pick them up and read them. So it's just I never really collected an actual consecutive week by week or month by month series until Ultimate Spider-Man came out. Otherwise, it would have just been like random issues of Superman that I came across. It'd be a thing of like, I'd be in town with my grandmother, my brother, and we'd go into the comic shop that I would have grown up with back when it was on Exchequer Street, called Sub City. I still go there from time to time. Really nice guys. But I always would have just gone into like the second-hand or like the really outdated back issue sections, which is kind of how I ended up getting a lot of 90s knowledge for comics, and probably why the 90s is probably one of my favorite eras for comics as well. Because, you know, we had Superman with a mullet, we had like Superboy, Nightwing was kind of starting to get sort of popular, and while he's my favorite superhero now, I didn't really get into his stuff until way later. I was always more of a Superman guy. Like, Supes and Spidey were just my favorites. I mean, I guess it was just the colors. When I was a kid, I just liked loud, obnoxious colors, which kind of explains my personality these days. So, I guess I just sort of, I latched to the 90s sort of stuff for comics. That's like the era of second-hand comics that I always just used to pick up from Sub City. In fact, pretty sweet story of how I ended up into comics as well, and also kind of how I found out that I had an eidetic memory too. For a long time, my brother actually thought that I had a photographic memory, when it turns out that the information I was retaining was factual, not visual. So he used to collect comics weekly with his pocket money. Like there were series, like I just kind of either steal his comics and try to read them, because again, like, it was before I could read that I actually kind of got into them, because I just look at the pictures like, oh cool, loud colors, nice visuals, ooh, a redhead, referring to MJ, you know. But then it was really nice that my brother actually kind of taught me to read by reading comics.
Incident is ongoing near Union Square. Please copy.
And it was actually Spider-Man comics that he taught me to read with, because they were just the easiest to understand at my age. At the time, I think I was like 2 or 3. So instead of like bedtime stories, because myself and my brother used to share a room as a kid, when we do the thing where, you know, you didn't really want to go to sleep yet, especially over the summer, when, like, you know, you're given a bedtime and shit as a kid, but like, you know, over the summer, like, my brother would have been in primary school, and he's like, ah, fuck it, I don't want to sleep. You know, so, he'd actually try to, do paired reading with me, with comics, and, so, like, if I had trouble pronouncing a word or something like that, he would actually go and try and pronounce it with me, and that's how he kind of taught me to read, and lo and behold, carried into adulthood, I'm actually far more interested in reading now than ever, and especially comics.
Looks like Doc's gone for the night. Time to sneak in some spider work. Parker! Dr. Octavius, what you got there?
Chinese. If I know you'd be here, I would have... What are you working on?
Oh, just a side project.
course. It's you.
I don't know what
Oh,
you're...
come on, Parker, it's obvious.
Let me explain.
I only wish you told me sooner.
I wanted to, but I was afraid that if word got out, my family might be in danger.
Huh. Yes. I guess if you design his equipment, you're bound to be a target too.
Yeah. Yeah.
Don't worry. Your secret's safe. Well, I'll leave you to it.
That should do it.
Same old me.
Spidey's after changing his suit in the game, so I might as well do it myself here as well. Let's see, what'll we go with? I do like the Future Foundation suit, which is this one. It is pretty nice. But, you know what, I actually haven't worn the Far From Home suit yet. Like, at all. I think I took maybe 2 or 3 pictures on photo mode and then just, like, never again. Yeah, I'll see how this one looks in game for a little while. Oh, Pusheen the Cat's adorable. Definitely send me on those if you get a chance. Oh yeah, crap, I accidentally did the main story mission instead of doing the rest of the towers. Oopsie. I procrastinating. Ah! I guess we can go to Harlem next. I mean, that's Upper West Side, but Harlem's just up north. The more I played this game, or at least when it first came out, the more I'm kind of like, man, I'd love to go back to New York. I'd actually love to take my Spidey cosplay out that way for a couple of nice pictures.
Spider-Man, I think I figured out how Fisk's men are keeping his rackets running. Construction sites.
Wasn't that shut down when he was arrested?
No, it's one of his legitimate businesses. Multiple investors. We can't act without cause.
But now you've got that, right?
That's why I'm hoping you can keep an eye on the locations. Tell me if you see anything suspicious.
You got it. I'll be your nosy neighborhood Spider-Man.
I'm actually kind of digging the suit. It's I mean, I really liked it in the movie, and this is pretty much just like they scanned it and ported it right into the game. This looks pretty fucking cool. I mean, I'm kind of a sucker for the classic color scheme, but replacing the blue with black. I guess because I was always a big fan of Alex Ross, and he kind of did that at one stage with one of his suits.
Never quite understood why. Well, remember my warnings about the downright Orwellian crime monitoring system the city was installing. It's not operating. Why, you ask? Because someone came to their senses and realized they'd be violating civil liberties? Wrong! Because those incompetent bureaucrats built a network that crashes more often than a wino driving a bumper car. So your tax dollars got wasted, and there's nothing to show for it. Which is about as close as you get to a happy ending in the real world, kids.
You can get me on Facebook with them.
Whee!
We've got a 1010, possible narcotics sale. Officers needed in the area of Columbia.
Spider-Man, the situation is under control.
Okay, we're pretty much cleaning up house with all these, with the radio towers. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Cool. There's 8 of them left. This won't take long, I hope.
Whee!
Got some kind of...
Be advised, getting reports of a mugging in the area. Report came in from Hamilton Heights. Clear. 11 east.
Sasha, stop kicking me. It's like I don't think the dog's even looking for attention. I think she's just like, it's like, hey dude, I'm still here. In case you forgot that I was like right here in front of you.
Hey, we don't need you here right now, right?
Incident traffic to an isolated tag.
Good, Sasha. I think another thing that I really like about this game in particular is that it seems to take a lot of notes from the original, well, not the old PlayStation 1 game, which was kind of based off the 90s cartoon, which is it's probably another one of my favorite adaptations of him, which I guess is kind of why Yuri Lowenthal ended up kind of being my favorite voice actor for Peter as well. He just does such a great job. I remember he was actually doing a signing at Forbidden Planet here in Dublin, and I was unfortunately working the day that he was actually here, so I didn't get to see him. In fact, I tried to rush into town to meet him. I say rush into town, work was actually in town, but on the other side of the Keys. But basically, by the time I got there, apparently he had just left, so I was like, fuck, you know? I was hoping, like, to maybe get my game signed or something. I actually remember having my copy of the game in my backpack to see if he'd be able to sign it that day, but, some other time, maybe. He just seems like such a chill guy as well, that I don't know, I just love to meet him. Sorry for any static there, I had to readjust my mic.
respond. Incident occurred in Robinson. Over.
Man, when I actually went to New York myself, back when I was maybe, I think I was 14. But anyways, I remember absolutely loving Central Park. It was so nice to walk through because we went for New Year's. Oh yeah, no, I think I was 13. Yeah, no, never mind. So yeah, we went for New Year's, so it was like the dead of winter in New York, and it was sort of snowing, but not snowing. Sleet, that's the word I was looking for. Because like, the place wasn't covered in a blanket of snow, but it was really frosty, so it was really nice. For anyone who doesn't know, I freaking love the cold. The current warm weather that we've been getting has been destroying me. I am far too pale for this shit. I cannot deal. So, going to New York was probably one of my favorite holidays that I've ever taken, just because it was delightfully cold. Oh, full disclosure, I actually freaking love coloring books. I got like a DC Comics one that has all the old school covers in them that I really want to try coloring professionally. Because the thing is, I can't draw for shit, but I think I'm a pretty decent colorist. Like if I were to try and get into comic book into the comic book industry in some shape or form, or comic book art in some shape or form, I'd probably try and be a colorist or a letterer. If I couldn't be a writer, that is, because that's kind of my jam. Just because, I don't know, for one thing it's really therapeutic. I'd love to get paid for something that I find like relaxing. I mean, I know it's not as simple as I just made it out to be. I know for a fact that it's really freaking not. Especially when the shading's all whack, you know? But anyways, yeah, I really want to try and I want to try and go through that coloring book with actual inks. I know that's going to go through some of the pages, but that's a risk I'm willing to take to try and make them look really pretty. Because there's actually a cover to a Green Arrow book called Snowbirds Don't Fly. It's a really iconic cover. I love it to pieces for a very important story in Roy Harper's history anyway, who is Speedy, aka Arsenal, Red Arrow, take your pick really. He's Green Arrow sidekick anyways, and he becomes a drug addict. And it kind of highlights how Green Arrow can be kind of an asshole as well, because he instead of extending a hand, he flips the fuck out at him and gives out to him. And Hal Jordan ends up putting him through rehab, which I thought was a really nice story. But anyways, the cover is really graphic. It's probably one of the first times DC has ever put something super risky on their cover, because like Roy Harper is straight up putting, you know, fucking needle in his arm. It's really like, I mean,
need immediate response at Union Square.
Like that. I mean, I know the book itself wasn't exactly aimed at kids, but still, for a book that would be sold in a shop where kids would be coming in to buy comics, it was pretty ballsy of DC to actually put that on the covers. I think it is a really important thing to focus on in terms of storytelling, that kids or teenagers Roy Harper's age can get into drugs really easily. And I felt like, I don't know, it was just a really good story. Very cheesy, very 90s. But nevertheless, it was a very important story. But anyways, I really want to try my best and try to color that one at least semi-professionally. I have like a Star Wars one as well, but I don't think I'm actually going to get around to that anytime soon.
That. Every crud tower in the city's now repaired.
Pretty good work, right?
Pretty good, yeah.
Good enough that maybe you'd let a certain someone celebrate with us?
Fine, but make it quick.
The odds were long, the danger close. But between Spider Cop's reckless intuition and the Chief's determined planning, they got the job done.
Aw, that's kinda sweet.
A pairing of opposites, like peanut butter and chocolate, or breakfast for dinner. The two work together
we're done. Talk to you later, Spider Cop.
She's coming around, right? Yeah, definitely.
Alrighty, I'm just gonna pause here for a second because my dog needs to be let outside, but I'll be back in just a minute. Enjoy the ambience.
All units advised, a vehicle pursuit is in progress. Location is north of Houston. Over.
Folks, you know I'm not one to promote conspiracy theories. Except ones I think are worthy of further discussion, like this one. I've heard reports of Spider-Man hovering around radio towers. At first, I thought he was sabotaging them. But a far more alarming possibility came to mind. In his misguided delusion that he is protecting us, is he hacking into all our conversations? Business deals, credit card transactions, those personal calls with the wife when you're on a long, lonely book tour. I mean, when one is on a book tour, I wasn't talking about myself. I don't do that sort of thing, and anyone who thinks they have recordings of me doing it is wrong.
All units, witness reported an active narcotics sale. Please proceed to Bowery.
All units, we've got a commercial robbery in progress. Location is south of Houston.
Alrighty, I'm back. Sorry about the wait. At least we're done with the radio towers, am I right? Oh yeah, like DC would be my main. In all honesty, I've pretty much given up on modern Marvel. But like Spider-Man's he's kind of the character that I always sort of end up going back to and checking out.
Doc could be proud.
Like my friend Keith actually, Keith lent me a bunch of Spider-Man stuff right before the fucking. So I gotta finish those. They're like the Ben Reilly comics. Really, really good. I've been enjoying them immensely, and they're recent enough, I guess. But the entire time I'm reading them, I can't help but feel like, I wonder how they're gonna kill him off this time.
You do not want to be late with the ever. Boss runs tight shit. Not like gotta be cornered.
Oh yeah, no, I mean, I draw for just like to relax most times. I don't try to work too hard on making it look good. And that's my excuse for my drawings being dog shit, but...
Get back down here! Get him!
Uh-oh, more of them.
Spider-Man, turns out we've busted 4 illegal firearms dealers within a 3-block radius of that site.
Gun running. Let's see what I can do to cut down the supply.
Busted high! I'll shut your mouth permanent!
You guys practice swinging and... Dang, looks like they called their buddies.
Oh, hey, more guys. Welcome to the party. House rules. Leave your shoes at the door. Unless you're not wearing socks, in which case, buy some socks already.
Time to end this. Crush your skull!
Anyone want to surrender? No?
I hate this guy.
Join me, and together we can bring peace and prosperity to the city!
This a wrap.
No? It's worth a shot.
Back in!
Oh yeah, shit, sorry. Trigger warning for epilepsy whenever flashbangs go off. They can be a little bit trippy. Sorry about that.
Keep them on the ground, or we don't get it.
Place is locked down, Captain. Actually, webbed down.
And someone finally reported shots fired, so I've got officers inbound. Good work. Fisk has more construction sites throughout the city, vetting their fronts too. Keep an eye out, and report in if you see anything suspicious.
Cool, I'm gonna do exactly none of that, Yuri. Away!
If I'm gonna find all of Fisk's construction sites, I should recalibrate my mapping software to be more accurate. Using a depth-mapped post-process on photos of popular landmarks should do it. And I know just the one to start with. Good old Empire State. Man, I love this town. Time to grab a snapshot. That'll do it. Map should be recalibrated now. Haven't done much photography since quitting the Bugle. Forgot how much I enjoy it. Should keep an eye out for more landmarks to shoot.
Another thing that I really freaking love about this game is while they're still focusing on Peter being, you know, an aspiring scientist,
It's Mr. Lee. Hello?
Peter, it's Martin Lee. I just wanted to let you know we need a little extra time to get set for May's party. I guess the cake delivery is stuck in traffic.
Oh, sure thing. Just let me know when you're ready and I'll swing by.
Great. Talk to you soon.
Okay, got some time to kill. Let's see what's happening out in the city.
So yeah, sorry, what was I saying? Oh yeah, like while they never, while they primarily focus on Peter being an aspiring scientist, they never really ever forgot the fact that Peter is a photographer. And in all honesty, the reason that I kind of sought photography, like this, like Spider-Man as a character kind of played a big part of that, or at least Peter Parker in any case. Like it got me interested in cameras, got me interested in just different ways to take photos, I guess. Which I guess is another reason that I really like the fact that photo mode is in this game specifically, when the character himself enjoys taking photos so much that you can actually just go like into the menu like this and just straight up angle a photo however you like. In fact, one really fun addition is that you can put in a frame and you can make it look like it's from a comic book, or you can put them on the Daily Bugle front page, or yeah, you can put them on like comic covers, but then you can also make your own front page Daily Bugle headlines and shit like that. I don't know, I just thought it was really neat.
Hi, Mr. Muggins. This is about the rent.
Mr. Parker, it's cold served, your third and final warning. Eviction proceedings.
Wait, I get paid at the end of the week. I get... Ugh.
Eviction proceedings will start Friday unless full payment is received by close of business. Good day.
Yeah, good day. Hi, Mr. Lee.
Hey, Peter. We're all set for the party whenever you're ready.
Cool. I'm on my way.
Oh, this mission. Birdwatcher lady. Okay, yeah. I'm gonna say a big fat no to that for now. Thank you very much. I'm just gonna go. Bye, bird lady.
Witness reports a mugging is in progress. Location is Museum Mile. Over.
I don't know, man. I mean, I do my fair share of bird watching, but just that side mission is just so fillery that I might actually just skip it altogether. It's just super uninteresting.
Local units. A break-in is reportedly in progress. Nearby officers, please proceed to the Bryant area.
At least I think so, anyways. It was fun the first time I played it, but having played this game, you know, 4 or 5 times all the way through now, I can't even remember. I don't know. It just kind of gets a little bit meh after a while. Oh yeah, no man, that's just a side mission. You see, on the map here we have this little gold thing here, yellowy gold sort of indicator. That's the main story. These little blue ones, they're side missions. You see, there's free roam in the game after you've completed it, so you can just clean up house doing all side missions when you're done with the main story. So I mean, yeah, you can't 100% the game without doing it, but you can complete the main story without doing it pretty easily. Now, don't get me wrong, there's some really interesting side missions. That just isn't one of them.
Now, where did I put my bag?
Attention all units. A kidnapping has been reported.
Yeah, excuse me. Exactly like GTA. But Isel, highly recommend going to Austria when the fucking has ended. It is beautiful out there.
Mr. Lee's probably in the kitchen getting ready for the party.
I actually went camping with scouts out
No
that way, and we stayed there for like 10 days, and just the mountains are to die for.
Hey, Peter. Hey, Peter. What's up?
Hey, Martin, so sorry I'm late.
You were right on time. Just keep her distracted while we get everything ready.
You got it. Hey, there's my favorite aunt.
Peter, what a nice surprise.
Need some help?
Yeah, sure. Oh, there are some heavy boxes.
No. I mean, not yet. I mean, I came to, I just wanted to talk.
Okay. Okay. Peter, are you in trouble? Do you need money?
No, I mean, I'm a little behind on my rent, but no, I'm fine.
Girl problems again, huh?
What? No, that's crazy.
I still wish you and MJ could work things out. She's a great girl.
She is, but...
The two of you would make some beautiful
Wow!
baby. Peter. What is it? Come on. You can tell me.
These past few years, you helping me through college and working here, sacrificing so much and asking for nothing. I just wish there were more people like you in the world.
He's right. 5 years ago, you walked in here and told me you were inspired by my mission to help others. Now it's you who inspires me. Thank you, May, for everything. Here's for many more years of service.
That cake looks so good.
Thanks again for setting all this up.
Oh, I just wish I could do more.
Well, May's always told me if you help someone,
you help everyone. Maybe we should send May to City Hall to have a word with the mayor.
Oh, I gotta run. Thanks again for the party and everything. It really means a lot. Voicemail from Yuri.
I mean,
should check it outside.
I won't be going to Austria in 2021, I'll tell you that much. I do plan on traveling when all this blows over, but next on my list, I actually really want to go to Tokyo. Because I actually plan on maybe trying to move there instead of Canada. I don't know, I guess, I don't know, I guess the film industry just seems so much more pleasant out there that I might actually give it a go. So I kind of want to go on holiday there first to see if I like it. And then if I like it, I'll see about staying there.
Hey, silent alarm at the auction house holding Fisk's estate sale just tripped. Could you check it out? Quietly? I don't want to make a scene if it's nothing.
Fisk estate sale. Sounds fun. Wonder what the Kingpin had hidden in his closets.
I'll take it. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, a lot of my personality traits probably did end up coming from the guy, granted, considering like I ended up, you know, pretty much growing up learning how to read, reading his comics, so, you know. It happens. Now, if I could look like this version of Spider-Man, I would be a happy camper.
Yeah, I had to get to the lab. Sorry.
Don't apologize. I just wanted to tell you how much what you said meant to me. I always wonder if I'm doing right by you.
Well, stop wondering. After losing my parents and Uncle Ben, there are so many times I would have fallen apart if not for you.
Well, that works both ways, Peter. I just wanted to make sure you knew that.
May, I don't know what to say.
Oh, I think Mr. Lee needs my help. I should go. See you soon, dear. I love you.
Love you too.
God, those two are so wholesome.
Yuri said quiet.
Oh, and Sean, if you think we're going to Japan without dragging Cammy, you got another thing coming.
Attention unit, we've got a chase in progress. Location is Firehouse on the west side.
Now, I was supposed to do something. Lost my train of thought completely. Oh yeah, here we go. Actually, that is one thing that I'm really looking forward to about going to Japan, is just trying their food. Oh my god, the local cuisine is meant to be amazing. Because like, there's the stuff that you get at takeaways that's like, oh, it's Japanese food, but it's like, it's not really. It's like, it's what, you know,
I am losing patience.
America and Ireland actually think
Where
Japanese food is, and it's really not the same thing.
There's someone else here. They must have taken it.
Those masks. Who are these guys?
There's no one here but us. We will find the file, or you will die.
This is bad. They'll kill her if I alert them. Need to pick them off silently.
Oh, Sean, do not get me ranting about Dublin on my stream, because I won't stop. I have
a single hostage.
I have no self-restraint.
Copy that. Sending units your way. Keep the situation from getting worse in the meantime.
Can do.
I think I can actually go about a quieter route this way. Nope, never mind. I was going the right way to begin with. I thought I could pull a fast one and do a shortcut. Alas. Poor Yorick. I must beat your brains in.
Gotta do this quietly. Don't want to alert the others.
And then, I guess after
whipped up like that.
After Japan, there are a lot of cosplay friends that I kind of met on Instagram that I'd love to meet in person. One of them being Aussie Arsenal on Instagram. Very, very nice guy.
Trying to claim Kingpin's territory.
I mean, originally Australia.
Weekend of R&R.
Australia wouldn't have actually been even second or third on my to-go list, considering the, you know, the wildlife everywhere wants to fucking kill you, and the hot climate would specifically want to kill me. So it wasn't originally on my list, but like, you know.
Whoa, careful.
I just kind of want to meet the guy. Really nice dude.
You stay quiet now.
That'd be such a nice idea as well.
Someone's coming.
It's just...
See me down here.
Referring to what Iselt is saying, that's I don't know.
Someone else is here. I swear.
There's just something kind of sweet about it. The city just looks gorgeous.
If they're here, where are they?
I don't know.
眼睛睁大点，有开了。
Okie doke, what can I...
我去确认一下。
Candygram!
Time. Hey, what is that?
We were about to meet the only other woman in comics that I will simp for endlessly.
This totally belongs to...
Don't move.
Buddy, if I had a nickel for every don't move...
She's so pretty.
Hey, Pete.
MJ? What are you doing here?
Same as you. Working. At least, I was.
Oh, I think this is yours.
Yeah, thanks.
So, Robbie's got you covering a break-in for the Bugle?
Well, Robbie doesn't technically know I'm here. And it wasn't a break-in until a few minutes ago.
Uh-huh?
Let me explain.
Excuse me.
Hi, Mary Jane Watson. I'm covering the Fisk estate sale.
Hello. Craig said we'd do this tomorrow.
I like to get a jump on things.
Giggity.
Well, I don't. You'll have to come back tomorrow.
Right. Okay. I'm sorry. Hey, Craig? No, sorry, it looks like we're gonna have to run something else on the cover. I don't know, maybe the expressionist piece?
You know what? I think I can make today work.
Are you sure?
You're here. No moment like the present.
Thank you. Craig? Never mind. We're good.
Let's get started. Look around and familiarize yourself with the items. I'll be waiting by the Baku statue when you're ready to begin.
Can do.
Fisk cut Peter open like a pork sausage with this the first time they fought. Pete got away, collapsed in my yard half dead, and I had to steal my dad's car to drive him to the ER. The first of many Nurse MJ moments. Too many. Simcaria. Weren't they just in the news?
I don't know, man. The giggity comes to me. I don't come to it. Giggity.
Sometimes I feel like the whole history of the world is just boys playing dress-up, getting into fights.
Hey, the dress-up is the fun part. Boat.
I remember when Fisk started illegally importing artifacts like this. He bought the local harbor to cover his tracks and laid off the old staff, including my dad. Wish Dad was here now to see how the tables have turned. I get why Peter does it, but I never totally loved the heroes hiding behind masks thing. Feels like part of being a hero is standing behind your actions. Being willing to say, yeah, that was me. That's the sort of hero I'd want to be, at least. Bet Fisk saw himself in this. A great man willing to do what others wouldn't. Dude had no self-awareness. I can't get over this image. So much tension between these two figures.
Let me know when you're ready to begin.
Sounds good.
Right now.
Starting with the prize, a one-of-a-kind Kakemon Baku.
Oh, beautiful. It's a Mifune?
Correct. Mr. Fisk has exceptional taste.
Did you know him well before his arrest?
In a professional context. I handled many of his sales. Let's move on, please. Now this exquisite piece exemplifies the traditional Tarashikomi puddled ink effect.
The two Neo are so imposing. I can see why Fisk liked this piece. Definitely his style.
He loved the duality. Destruction screams, but creation toils in silence.
Oh, hey, Lauren.
Was there ever anything irregular in any of the sales you handled for him?
No. No, of course not. Not that I was aware of.
Any human trafficking?
Notice the intricate gold inlay on this ceremonial tea set.
It's just... a friend in the DA's office mentioned that Fisk used art sales to launder stolen goods.
I'm sure I wouldn't know anything about that.
Oh, I know. I was just wondering, now that he's arrested, if you had ever noticed anything strange.
You know what? I'm actually running short of time. Why don't we grab the cover photo while we can?
When I told my DA friend I was doing a piece on you, he mentioned your name was familiar.
Just the photo, please. Stand right there.
Are you sure there's nothing you'd like to say, maybe off the record, regarding Fisk's activities?
I don't think your readers would have any interest in... Damn it. Wait here, please.
Nope.
Wait, I recognize that statue. Gotta get a photo. Got it.
Craig, I'll call you back. My dear, I think it's time for you to go.
Oh, could I use the restroom real quick?
Fine. Follow me.
Thank you. This is a really lovely space.
It is. And this will be the last time you see it. The ladies is around the corner. Be quick.
Of course. Be right back.
Hello, Craig. Funny you should call. Because the reporter you sent is clearly not working the puff piece we agreed upon. No, she's here now.
I've got to get into that back room. If that statue is what I think it is, this just turned into a huge story.
What do you mean he had to reschedule? If she's not your reporter, who is she, Craig? Who is in my auction house? Oh,
your personal stalker.
No, I do not trust you to fix this. Well, the first thing I'm going to do is have Miss...
Pete told me about this. Fisk used it to hide evidence. Why didn't the cops take it? I know this statue opens. But how? He's holding something. Statue can move. Most common pose is latent power. Mouth closed, left arm down, right palm facing forward. Something's in one of his hands. What is that?
I think it was this thing on the right. Oh, it's not letting me do the thingy yet.
That's the Neo behind them. But it looks different. Maybe these pieces move.
Ow. Hey, girl.
Nice. So close. But a piece is missing. I've seen these before.
I think it's this thingy. Can I take the thing? There we go.
That's it. Norman Osborn. What is this? Devil's breath. What is devil's... What the...
Excuse me, sir. You can't be...
Not good.
Where's the statue?
In there.
把文件找出来。
Excuse me.
I was on my way to the exit when I saw you.
You're lucky to be alive.
Says the guy I saved 5 minutes ago. Listen, whoever these masked guys are, they're after this file. But I'll never get it out of here while the place is swarming with them.
Right. Okay, you hide back there. I take out the bad guys. You make a break when it's clear.
Sounds like a plan. Good to see you, Pete.
Yeah, you too. Not exactly how I pictured us meeting again, though.
Funny. It's exactly how I pictured it.
Did she change her perfume? Focus, Pete, focus.
Yes! Alright. Of course.
Should clear these guys out before I push forward.
Oh,
okay, Pete.
I think I just got caught.
Front.
Crap.
Give the word and I'll make a break for it.
Will do. How about that file? What's in it that these guys want so bad?
Notes on something called Devil's Breath. Fisk was hired to build a secret research lab for it. Not clear what Devil's Breath is, but it seemed to scare Fisk. He compares it to Pandora's box.
Not much, Shook Fisk. We need to get you and that file out of here. Hang tight.
Alrighty. Now, even though this is the tutorial, I'm not entirely
Please, don't hurt me.
good at this part. Hey, I said I liked stealth games. I never said I was good at them.
Silent.
Is he okay to— oh no, bad touch, bad touch. Distraction. Fuck, wrong button. Yeah, I screwed up. Spider sense, not common sense. Oof. Yeah, I fucked up. We're good. We're good. Totally meant to do that. What are you talking about? Never happened.
Sleep it off.
Okay, Pete. I'm hidden near the front. Give the word and I'll make a break for it.
Will do. How about that file? What's in it that these guys want so bad?
Notes on something called Devil's Breath. Fisk was hired to build a secret research lab for it. Not clear what Devil's Breath is, but it seemed to scare Fisk. He compares it to Pandora's box.
Not much, Shook Fisk. We need to get you and that file out of here. Hang tight. Gotta stay silent. Okay, room is clear.
Me fail this segment? Where'd you get that idea? Never. Me? Nah.
Keep it tight, Pete.
Giggity.
You're worthless. 我们时间到了。啊？哪来的？谁在那？
Literally
Sorry,
didn't see
not
that
sorry.
coming. That's all of them.
No! Let me go!
MJ.
Oh, you getting hit. You getting hit the hardest. Just
Stop!
Oof.
No.
Hide!
Yeah, screw this guy in particular.
Cool with the hostage taking guys.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, he's not gonna get back up.
Whoa, what is up with that glowy stuff on your hand? Are you guys ghosts? Never fought a ghost before. I mean, I've fought specters, but, you know, technically specters aren't ghosts. All ghosts are specters, but not all specters are ghosts. You know what I mean? Seems like this is an energy thing, not a ghost thing. All good. Fight a ghost stays on the old bucket list. Huh? Whoever wants to get knocked in the air first, raise your hand.
work out?
Oh, Sean, don't get me started, man.
Huh. Looks antique. I think I know someone who could help track down where this came from. A job for later.
I just talked to Craig. You are not the reporter he was sending. You don't even work for Heritage Arts.
Never said I did. Hi, Mary Jane Watson, Daily Bugle.
You will not write a word of what you saw
For the
here.
record, what do you know about the file those masked men stole?
I don't...
What about the long history of stolen goods Fisk has laundered at this auction house?
Your editor will be hearing from our attorney.
Mix. Like the last 6 months never happened?
Do it. Yes. Also, slightly unrelated, but if anyone knows where I can get that camera strap, I will love you forever if you send it to me.
Since when did Mix become Italian?
No idea, but I'm still glad he makes these fries.
Totally. Best in the city.
So, how's the grind at the Bugle?
Well, I just got an all-caps text from Robbie about my so-called antics tonight. So it looks like I'll be meeting with the legal team. Again.
As soon as he reads the article you're gonna write, guaranteed promotion.
So, creepy mask guys. What's your take?
Just another night in the city. What's your take?
I feel like there's a bigger story there. Let's not make this all about business. How's it going with you? Did you get that promotion?
No, but we're on the cusp of something really big.
You know Oscorp would hire you in a heartbeat, right? One phone call to Harry.
Sure, but Dr. Octavius's work will help millions. I'm right where I want to be, right where I should be.
Almost sounds like it's more important than your other job. I've never heard you talk like that before.
A lot can change in 6 months.
Why did you ask me here, Pete?
You know, just dinner between friends.
Friends. Is that what we are?
Maybe we could be, you know, if that's what you wanted.
There's a lot of baggage here.
Yeah, sure, but is that so bad? I mean, baggage can carry good things too, like money and keys, raspberry lip balm.
Do you remember why we broke up?
This is a trick question, isn't it?
Saved by the siren.
Talk to you later.
Go.
Love seeing you two together again. You always were my favorites.
And now I'm sad. No, but I'm being totally serious. Someone find me that camera strap.
What's with the units heading down third?
Looks like our old friend Herman Schultz is at it again.
Shocker. Didn't he just get paroled?
Yeah, well, guess it didn't take.
No worries. Herman's just a big cupcake. I'll have him back in Rikers by bedtime. Just had dinner with my ex after saving her from masked criminals. And now I'm gonna go beat up a maniac who uses shockwaves to rob people. What a perfectly normal life you have, Peter Parker.
God, they just got Times Square so freaking perfect in this game. like, even if they can't put in actual product placement, the neon, well, not neon, but like the way the signs light up the entire street is just so freaking accurate.
Peter, I just want to make sure you haven't left any equipment you built for your friend around the lab. It's no bother to me, but if the grant committee stops by again...
Don't worry, Doc. I make a point not to leave anything there. But I know my friend appreciates you looking out for him. There's a lot of people who don't like him very much.
That buffoon Jameson and his audience of sheep? Please. The people who do great things in this world are those who don't let bullies like him stand in their way. People like us.
You said a mouthful, Doc. Take care.
He said mouthful. I disgusted myself with that one.
1034. Result currently in progress. Mobilize on Dutchtown.
I disgusted my dog with that one.
Hi, Herman.
Seriously?
Give
it up! You're never gonna catch me!
That's what you said last time.
I don't want to hurt you! You'll just slow me down!
Bold words from the man who's named after the most awkward sex move in all of history.
What's the money for, Herman?
Why do you care?
Actually, I don't. Just trying to make polite conversation.
I'm done talking!
But this could be so much more rewarding if we connected on an emotional level. Gotcha. Now let's talk.
I said I'm done talking!
Noted. Honestly, Herman, why are you robbing again? You know the police are watching your every move. I mean, we all know you're kind of dumb, but I didn't think you were this dumb. You must be desperate, which means you're not just stealing for yourself. You must be working with someone, or for someone. You can tell me who it is now, or make me punch it out of you later. Your choice.
Oh, shocker. Google it. Or don't. It's pretty disgusting.
Move!
Depending on your view on things. I'm not one to judge.
Zero personality, but your suit is awesome. Can we talk design details? Maybe later.
Good work, Spider-Man. Did you learn anything about his motive?
I tried, but he's not very talkative. Plus, I think he hates me.
You have that effect on a lot of people.
But you love me, right, Yuri?
I tolerate you.
Wow. That might be the nicest thing you've ever said to me. Looks like I got some free time. Maybe now's a good time to look into that mask. Oh, it's MJ. Hey, MJ. You're up late.
Just catching up on the news. Looks like you had quite an adventure with Shocker tonight.
Yeah, he was unusually combative. Anyway, thanks again for dinner. What do I owe you?
How about a favor? You still have that mask from the gallery?
Yeah.
I didn't know you were into that sort of
I'm actually
thing.
on my way to the Feast Center now to ask Martin Lee about it.
Martin Lee? Why?
He has a degree in art history. If anyone knows about the origins of that mask, he will.
Just keep me in the loop. Like I said, I think there's a bigger story here, and I plan to be the one to break it.
Sure. So I can call you, like, whenever?
Yeah, whenever, whatever.
So I guess we're talking again. Cool. Almost morning. Mr. Lee will be here soon. I could use a snack.
But you were just talking to MJ. It's funny because she's a snack. Spider simp, spider simp.
Mr. Lee's usually in his office now.
I could patch these shoes. They'll last a while.
I never used to feel safe at the other shelter. This one.
Peter, what can I do for you?
Sorry to bother you, Mr. Lee. I have a friend, Mary Jane. She's a reporter. She's doing a story on art imports, and she found this piece. Well, she wanted an expert opinion on it, and I know you have a degree.
And this might be the first time I actually get to use it. Let's see what you have. Interesting. Where'd she find it?
I'm really not sure. Why, what is it?
A replica of an antique Chinese opera mask. I haven't seen one in years. This symbol here roughly translates to demon.
Demon?
My father read me ghost stories with that mask and symbol in it when I was young. Scared the hell out of me. Peter, listen. That mask, it could be connected to dangerous people. Mary Jane might want to find a different story.
Do you think she's in trouble?
I don't know. Why take the risk?
Oh yeah, no, his suit is amazing.
Hey.
The symbol inside the mask means demon. It really spooked Mr. Lee. Never seen him like that. He even said you should drop the story.
Fat chance. Do you think Mr. Lee knows more than he's letting on?
No, I think he just had a weird flashback or something. I know his childhood was pretty traumatic.
Yeah, that makes sense. Demons, huh? Catchy name. Okay, gotta get writing. See you soon.
Well, that went about as well as I could have hoped.
Oh, Iselt, your mind's been saying? Try the sheets. You probably can't hear, but Sasha actually grunted at that one. Even my dog hates my quips.
Got some time to kill before Doc needs me at the lab. Let's do a little Spidey workout in the city.
Or I could not do that and instead slack off until the next story mission opens up. I mean, yeah, you can only hope.
Peter, Mr. Lee spoke to me. He seemed worried. Are you into something dangerous?
Oh, it's just a story Mary Jane's investigating. Don't worry, I'll make sure she's careful.
Please tell me you two are back together.
We're talking again. Baby steps. I hope I didn't upset Mr. Lee.
He's just concerned. I was actually touched by how concerned. I knew he liked you. He admires how dedicated you are to helping others. I think you remind him of himself when he was younger. Both orphans, both so smart.
Well, the admiration's mutual. You've got a good boss, May.
I'll tell him you said so. Love you, Peter.
I'm just saying, when his aunt ships it, you know it's supposed to be.
needed to assist removing trap.
Hello?
Peter, it's Dr. Octavius.
Oh, hey, what's up?
Lance Corporal Texador is here for a fitting.
I totally forgot. I didn't forget. I just... I'll be there soon.
This tardiness is starting to become a pattern. Come on, Parker. You're better than this.
He's right. How did I lose track of time?
I know what you said, Sean. I'm choosing to ignore it.
Attention unit, drug deal reported. Need an officer to check it out. Please proceed to Chelsea ASAP.
How does it work? Just like a natural arm. You think of what you want it to do, and...
Yes. Hey, what do you think you're doing?
This site's been declared a safety hazard.
Stop that right now!
Your ass has been
This is
declared a
highly
safety
sensitive
hazard.
Equipment. That's it. I'm calling the mayor's office directly.
Peter Parker, how the hell are you?
Speak of the devil.
Mr. Osborn.
Oh, please. How long have we known each other? It's Mr. Mayor. It's Norman.
Norman, what do you think you're doing?
The grant agreement you signed has strict safety provisions. This isn't your first violation.
Those were excused.
By me. We should have confiscated this equipment long ago.
But I've had a breakthrough.
Thank you for your great service to our country. These folks will escort you to Oscorp Robotics, where you'll receive the latest in prosthetics. No charge.
This isn't about safety infractions, is it?
I'm trying to help you, Otto. You're free to continue your work in a secure environment.
At Oscorp.
You always were the smartest guy in the room.
You haven't changed a bit.
Neither of you. Hey, Peter. Harry will be coming back from Europe early next year. Maybe the two of you can start that business you always talked about. This is opportunity knocking.
Easy. They didn't take everything. Maybe we could start over.
Peter, there's no we. Without the grant from the city, I can no longer pay you. I need some time to think. If I were you, I'd look for a new job.
It's really off-putting how much he reminds me of Kevin Spacey. Norman, I mean. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's the voice. Because their features aren't quite similar, but like, I don't know. I can't help but think Kevin Spacey. So it makes me super uncomfortable.
Wish I could do something to help Doc. Maybe call Harry. Ask him to talk to his dad. No. Norman never listens to Harry. Even tried to kill funding for his research stations. Hey, one of those stations is nearby. Should see how they're doing while Harry's in Europe. Must be some way to help Doc. I'll think of something.
Harry left me a message about these before he left for you.
Pete, hey, I need a favor. My mom's pet project was research stations that could benefit the public. Now, I launched them, but now that I'm away, Oscorp's gonna shut them down unless they prove their value. I was hoping you could watch them. I left details in each one. Thanks, man. As long as they're here, it's like a part of my mom is, too.
Well, it's not gonna pay the bills, but it sounds like it means a lot to him. I'll do what I can to help.
No. Oh wait, no, shit. This one's mandatory. No. God, why? Why, game? Okay, well, fine, fuck it. Let's do this. Let's do it.
I've got a couple stations measuring air pollution. The idea is to catch the, contaminants before they reach toxic levels. Between you and me, I think Oscorp wants this to fail because it might show they're polluting.
The amount of polycyclic hydrocarbons in the air is way too high. And rising. If it keeps getting worse, people could die. The particles are concentrating in trouble spots, like mini clouds of smog. I'll swing through them and get samples, then trace them to the source.
The only predator that you can tell is a predator is the alien predator.
For these clouds to be visible to the naked eye, the level of toxins must be up there. And gotcha! I'm getting some good stuff. Well, good samples of bad stuff anyway. Got it.
God, the hitboxes on these things are so finicky.
Oh! Feels like I'm breathing from a tailpipe.
I would agree that xenomorphs are scarier than Predator. At least in my opinion. I think it's not necessarily the mouth thing. I think it was the growl for me, personally. I'm very susceptible to sound, I guess. Like when it comes to scary shit, I hate jump scares, not because they make me jolt. Because to be honest with you, most times they don't really faze me all that much.
The
I kind of prefer
from 2 types of cars and a faulty smokestack. I better get photos.
I kind of prefer those lingering scares where shit's coming at you and you just sort of have to deal with it, you know. And the xenomorph from Alien is very much the epitome of that. Now, don't get me wrong, there's plenty of good jump scares in the Alien movies, but I don't know. There's something about them that's just super off-putting. I can't quite put my finger on it.
Spider-Man.
Great light on that one.
Oh, thank you, Peter. I'm a professional. I don't know. I just think jump scares are sort of cheap. Don't get me wrong. They serve a purpose in horror. I'm not denying that. Especially in like this day and age, they're kind of keeping horror movies alive. I don't know. I guess how can I put this? Okay, so you know in like the newer Resident Evil games, Resident Evil 2 and Resident Evil 3 have like 2 very different types of scares. In Resident Evil 2, you have Mr. X, which kind of marries the idea of jump scares and lingering scares, because he will jump out of the wall like the Kool-Aid Man, but he will also kind of just come out of the woodwork and just sort of walk at you.
Gonna have a hard time arguing.
And again, you just sort of have to deal with it, where in Resident Evil 3 it's predominantly jump scares. I think the only things that are sort of lingering are maybe the drain dymos when they're starting to like just walk at you, or when you know it turns into a hentai monster and starts like pumping its babies down Jill's throat. Giggity giggity.
Just walked up to his cell and released him, then gave him his
because like you kind of have to sit there and put up with it. But other than that, that game is predominantly jump scares. Not to say that it's a bad thing. I just prefer the other type, if you know what I mean.
Didn't want any loose ends.
Damn.
Looking at the security footage, the guard was in some kind of trance. And it might have been the lighting, but it looked like his eyes were glowing.
Well, that's creepy. Okay, I'll see what I can get out of Shocker when I get to the bank.
Oh, Jesus, yeah, that actually did get me.
All units on alert.
The thing
we have
is...
a possible kidnapping. Converge on Grand Central. Over.
When it came to Jack in that game, he just scares the fuck out of me. Like, the thing is, I really love playing that game in VR. If I'm playing it normally, it won't affect me that much.
Sounds like they've quietly established a power base in the vacuum left by Fisk.
A vacuum I created by putting Fisk away. Jameson was right. The demons are my fault.
But what were you supposed to do? Let Fisk keep godfathering? Are you okay? You sound even mopier than usual.
I think I might have just lost my job. The city, Norman actually, pulled our funding.
Oh, Pete. I'm sorry. If Harry were here, he could talk some sense into his dad. You'll find another source. Your work's too important.
Thanks, MJ. Talk to you soon.
Oh yeah, no, I played that game all the way through in VR. I actually won a PSVR a couple of Christmases ago. And let me tell you, I mean, I wouldn't pay for one, but it is very, very good. Like, I mean, I would never seek one out myself to actually buy one, but then I was kind of like, hey, fuck it, this one's free. I entered the competition not knowing, like, not thinking that I'd actually even have a chance of winning.
Hey, I'm no lawyer, but,
lo and behold, like 2 weeks before Christmas, it just sort of showed up at my door. Really weird experience, actually, because, like, this one dude from Sony just kind of showed up in an Audi. I thought I was gonna get whacked by the mob, for Christ's sake. This dude just like came, he's like, are you Graham? I was like, yeah. And so he just like reaches into the back seat, pulls out this massive fucking box with all the VR shit in it. I was like, okay, thanks. Merry Christmas.
They're all digital now, aren't they?
Have it your way. You wanna fight? Let's fight!
Man.
Sorry, Ethel, that just made
so we can talk science.
That just fucking ruined me.
Remember our first fight? Me so young and stupid, you just stupid.
You talk too much.
Well, that's a matter of opinion. I mean, are there any standard metrics for how much talking one should do? And who determines the ideal ratio of talking? Okay, now I can do some real damage. Why are you doing this, Herman?
Because if I don't kill me.
Ah, shit. Sorry, I'm gonna apologize in advance. I always die in this boss fight at least once. Like, it's not even particularly hard, giggity. It's just, I don't know. I just have a very difficult time figuring out the actual timing for throwing shit at him. And then I try to jump the gun and throw shit at him too quickly, and then it just kind of fucks me over. Ah, screw you, Herman.
Nope, gotta try something else.
No, 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 no! Yeah, no, Sean, that was exactly what it was like. I thought this guy was, like, gonna pull out a gat from his fucking, from his blazer. And I was just like, okay, yeah, no, this is how, if this is how it ends, this is how it ends. I don't know what I did to piss off a mob boss, but here I am. I was just thinking, man, this will be a fun story to tell in hell.
You know, people don't use banks anymore. You're lucky you found actual cash. If you really want to rob banks, try day trading. It's all the rage. Wait. Oh, no! Oh, come on, Herman! tell me who you're working for. I can help you cut a deal.
If I talk, I'm dead. They made that very clear.
You're freaking me out, Herman. It's not like you to be afraid of people.
Not even sure these guys are people. Could be anything under those masks.
Wait, did you say masks? Give up now and we can protect you!
No way! You ain't see what I do! You son of a...
Okay, last chance to give up. This time I really mean it!
Quit moving!
Anytime the ballistics want to work, that'd be great. Oh, hang on a second. That's what I was supposed to do. I thought I was still supposed to be throwing shit at him.
Now is your last chance. Seriously.
Here we go.
Sorry, Herman. You brought this on yourself. Literally.
See, this is what's so great for me streaming this game. I don't need to make the puns myself. He'll just come up with them for me.
Man, he was scared and desperate.
Same.
Those demons are everywhere all of a sudden.
Okay, Yuri. Shocker's all yours now.
Good work. We have a special cell waiting for him at the raft. We'll make sure he stays behind bars this time.
Also, I'm pretty sure he was working for the Demon Gang.
Demon Gang? Sounds like a Daily Bugle headline.
Hey, the Bugle is a perfectly fine news organization.
Not sure I'd call it news.
Well, I've heard they have some really good reporters. Anyway, have you had any more reports on demon, guys with masks?
Let me get back to you. By the way, how much of a mess did you make inside that bank?
You probably don't want to know.
Shouldn't have asked.
I mean, technically, I didn't
Fight
make
with
the
Shocker
mess.
took a while. Time to catch up on what I've been missing out in the city.
But also giggity. I mean, we've never been seen in the same room, so just...
Attention unit. Hostiles are assaulting an armored car. Need immediate response at Union Square.
But yeah, in terms of the PSVR, I would recommend it if you find it like second-hand, and it's cheap, to be honest with you. You need a lot of space for it as well. Like my sitting room, not particularly big, but it's the biggest room in the house that I can actually, you know, use the VR in. And it's super awkward. All the cables kind of get tangled.
Peter,
it's
I might
kind of
have been
annoying.
a bit hasty advising you to find another job. I have a plan. Give me a bit of time. We may yet live to invent another day.
The indomitable Otto Octavius. That's great news. Hope his plan works.
But I also, if you do get it secondhand, what I will say is make sure you clean that shit. Like all that like people gunk gets stuck in the lenses. Like I'm not even much of a sweater. It just I will take off the VR and you know it's not a pretty sight. Just so if you ever get one and it's secondhand, clean it. Just do yourself a favor and clean it. Go at it with a microfiber cloth and just sweet Jesus, just make sure that shit's clean. You will.
Damn. You thinking what I'm thinking?
Brewing gang war?
Let's try to get ahead of it. Are there any Fisk properties that haven't been hit tonight?
Let me see. Patrol reported a bunch of activity at one of his shipyards in Portside.
Thanks, Yuri. I'll check it out.
I mean, I actually did dress up as Spider-Man for college. True story. It was like the last week before Halloween break. It was the last day before we broke for Halloween. And I decided, hey, fuck it, it'd be really fun to actually dress up. And then the class was like, oh yeah, we should totally dress up. And then I was the only one to dress up, apart from one other dude who dressed up as Green Arrow, who wasn't actually even in our class and wasn't even supposed to be in that day. He just sort of showed up because I was like, hey, everyone else is playing, like, dress up. That'll be fun. Dude was heading to a job interview later that day as well, and I sincerely hope that he actually showed up to the interview wearing a Green Arrow costume. I'll be very disappointed if he didn't. In fact, I think we were actually filming in something in college that day, and I ended up in someone's video wearing half a Spidey costume. I don't think I wore my mask, but I did wear a Spidey. Sean, was that yours? Was that your video? I vaguely remember it being yours. Oh, no, that wasn't a Spidey shirt under my suit. That was Nightwing for my presentation, because, like, I was going off my brand on... I say brand, but, like, I was going off of my logo thing corresponding with the cosplay that made the name. So that was Nightwing, actually.
Listen up! Demons are making moves on all our caches. Lost 2 tonight already. Boss may be in lockup. That don't mean his hardware's up for grabs.
Com check, Eagle 2, you up?
Eagle 2 reporting in. Eyes on.
What caches are the demons after? Need to take out Fisk's men and figure out what they're guarding. Whatever it is, I don't want it in Fisk's or the demons' hands. Snipers everywhere. I need to do a lot of junk scattered around here. A well-placed web shot could make a great distraction.
I don't think so. Come to think of it, I don't think I've shown that video to many people. I showed it to my family, they thought it was pretty funny.
That sniper has a guard watching him. May need to divide and conquer.
Been through a dozen different owners before him. Dope smugglers in the 80s, booze runners back in the 20s.
Now we got our gear in the vault. Being a part of a grand crime tradition.
You two, anybody here?
Nap time.
Hey, feel like making yourself useful to open that spanner? The whole shipyard's like a mine.
Oh fuck.
You two finished the survey yet?
Still working.
You saw nothing. I think it worked.
Yes, sir. On it.
Naming on a packaging for this stuff's confusing. We got Z23, CR17, and D12.
CR20.
Crap, I don't have numbers. All right. Once we're sure all the gear's here, we'll use it to wire.
Let's see if I can take these guys out together. Oh, wrong street light.
Maybe I'll try that new time place in Hell's Kitchen.
Okay, so there's what, like 2 guys over there? Ah, yes, there is his buddy, just standing up. Just in time for roll call.
Zulu 5, what's your status? Someone check on Zulu 5. Make sure he's awake.
Ah, fuck nuggets. I was really hoping that would work. Oh well.
Piano.
Sleep it off.
I think I might have just fucked myself. Okay. This is fine.
literally didn't see that coming.
Okay, I unfucked it. We're good.
Anybody here?
Sweet dreams.
I mean, Easel, who's to say it wasn't, you know?
Saw it coming.
I mean, somewhere on the internet, there's a clientele for that, you know? There's an audience for that shit. You know, if you get my drift.
Yo, give me some cover.
You want some cover? I can cover you with webs. He said he wanted to cover.
Oh no, he's here.
Who's there?
Ready night.
He's here. Someone there? Knock him out. I can't punch him if he's in the air.
You know we can't have vigilantes trespassing or doing illegal searches.
Yeah, I know.
Which is why I brought a warrant. So what do you say we do some perfectly legal searching?
I like the sound of that. What's your name?
Officer Davis. Call me Jeff. And you are? Just messing with you. My son's a big fan.
So, that warrant cover breaking down doors?
Not without a lot of extra paperwork.
Okay. I'll find another way in. Any place this rundown should have a hole in the wall or a broken window.
Check around back.
I mean, we could always just break down the door and say it was like that when we got here. That's what I'd do. But you guys want to be legal and moral. Oh, I'm sorry, Sean. I didn't know you had a deprived childhood. Haha!
I feel like I'm in a horror movie. Hello? Any fisherman with a grudge and a hook for a hand? Okay, where's that locked door?
What's disturbing about it, Isolt? Are you kink-shaming? You kink-shaming live on my stream?
Electric web for the win!
A gadget man, huh? You remind me of my son. Started taking apart the TV when he was 5.
That's an excuse and you know it, Sean.
His friends' phones.
Sounds like he could teach me a few things.
Okay. Nothing illegal in plain sight?
Kinda anticlimactic, huh?
At first glance. Let's look closer.
Looking for something specific?
This yard's been here a long time. Bootleggers used to use it back in the day.
Gotcha. Those guys love their hidden rooms.
Check it out. Sound hollow to you? I got a hidden panel, like the one on the door. The conduits lead out the back. Look for another junction box.
Let's see if my mask lenses can pick up the conduits. Did that work?
Nah. Must not be the right box. Keep Thanks. No way I could have unlocked this myself.
Hey, I doubt I would have found it without you. I got a big fat nothing.
Well, there's one secret room that could be more. Notice anything about the floor?
Aha. They can hide the doors, but not the scrapes they leave.
Keep an eye out for more of those.
Ah, Isolt, so Cammy's room must be a nightmare for you.
Now that I know I'm after scrapes, I should take another look around. Pay dirt! Scrape, no door. None I can see anyway.
Great. Be right there. Maybe not. Elevator's busted.
Sit tight, I'll pull you up. Yeah. Second floor, rusted machine parts, big honkin' rats. Careful, the bridge is out.
I got this one.
And hey, Sean, so am I, man. I mean, I don't go out for Halloween anymore. I just get dressed up in my house and...
We're not all donut eaters.
Actually, yeah, that sounds pretty sad now that I say it out loud. Never mind.
Another secret door. I'll rig the lock. Let me know if you find the junction box.
Yep, on it. Nailed it.
Hell yeah, you did.
Was that not it? What? Oh, he's got it. He's got it. We're good.
Hey, check this out.
Nothing. I'm starting to feel like this is Fisk's way of messing with me.
But look at the walls. They kept guns here. They wouldn't have moved them to the front door. Gotta be a passageway we're missing. Check out the wall. This might control access to another area.
Fisk's men were talking about a vault. Maybe we're close.
Bet on it. Looks like a dual circuit. See if you can find a second junction box.
Don't worry, officer. Looking for boxes is my specialty. Sorry, I couldn't say that with a straight face.
If I were a junction box... Found it.
That's not it. Okay, so I gotta lift up the elevator. Boom.
Clear. You were right, Jeff. Trapdoor.
Outstanding. Think you can help me out? This thing's heavy.
No, officer. I say you should earn your pay and lift that yourself. Meanwhile, I am gonna go get a snack. Nah, I'm just fucking with you.
1, 2, 3.
Well, that isn't spooky at all.
Probably an old bootlegger's tunnel.
And it looks like no one's cleaned it since Al Capone.
Big chunk of concrete in the way. I can't get through.
Let me see how it looks from the top. Got room to maneuver here. Hang on. What was that?
Subway, maybe. Let's hustle. Place is unstable.
Okay, that definitely wasn't a subway.
No. Sounded like explosives.
And that sounds like demons.
The vault! Hurry! Come on, go!
Damn. Demons are already gone. How'd they beat us here?
Must be a back door. See if you can find it. This place is one hell of an armory. Or was.
Got empty crates here. There. They blew the locks to get in. Shh. Demons. Stay here.
Hell no. It'll take both of us to stop them. And some of these. They're moving. Let's go. Get him!
Stop the truck! Roll on the rock! Gunshot coming!
Find cover! That's what I'm talking about!
Firing! Stay clear! Reloading!
Now you're just showing off!
Doesn't try dodging bullets.
Oh shit.
Look out!
I'm a little impressed!
Keep watching. Stay clear! I'll
I got your back!
Thanks, I needed that.
Behind you! Taking aim!
Your timing is impeccable.
Reloading! Stay clear!
Incoming!
See? I've got friends too! How we doing?
I think we're winning! He's down!
Selma! Boy, stop!
Yeah, Chucky's generally the gateway for most people being afraid of dolls, I'll admit.
You okay?
Go! I'll catch up!
If I lose 2 trucks full of gunmen in one day, it's time to hang up the webs.
Spider-Man! Few demon stragglers at the yard. I'm held up. How you looking?
Not much better. These guys are all over the road. They'll kill someone if I can't stop them.
Doing my best to catch up, but you might be on your own.
Stay safe, Jeff. Don't do anything crazy. Keeps up, bystanders will get shot. I gotta get in close. Hey guys, room for one more?
I mean, Jaws created the stigma for sharks being scary. Like, I don't know, sharks don't really tend to attack unless provoked. So, I mean, when you think about it, to this day, like, to this freaking day, Jaws has had such an impact on making people afraid of sharks that people are still afraid of sharks. Now, granted, I am absolutely 100% scared of the fucking ocean. Can't deal with it. A lot of it's not even discovered, and I just have a really, really bad phobia of open water. Like, I'll happily swim in a pool, but once that shit's the beach, a lake, or a fucking, I don't know, once that shit's like a beach or a lake, or a river, I'm out.
We've now identified the officer as Jefferson Davis. We're being told he has minor injuries and is expected to make a full recovery.
Excuse me, miss. Are you supposed to be here?
More than you. After that auction house thing, the Bugle put me on the city beat, which means I get to focus full time on real stories like this. And the demons.
You know the closer you get to them, the more you become a target, right?
The closer I get, the better chance we have to stop them.
We?
Officer Davis, Mary Jane Watson, Daily Bugle.
No comment.
I don't blame you. But these guys are gonna tell their story with or without you, and they thrive on controversy.
So what's your angle?
I don't have one. I just listen.
Okay. Hop in.
She's good.
Man, I'm beat. Time to head home and get some sleep.
That would actually be really cool, swimming with sharks in South Africa. You know, for people who are not afraid of the fucking ocean. Me, on the other hand, I will happily observe from, you know, the deck, or I'll just wait at shore. I'll just, you know, I'll just wait. No, fuck that. No cage dive for me. No, thank you.
Come on.
Empire Sanitation, this is Eddie.
Yeah, hi. I'm trying to track down some items that were accidentally picked up from a dumpster outside my apartment.
Dumpster number?
Hang on. Uh, 64476.
That's room 33. Truck's already left its shift. If your stuff's not there, you're out of luck.
Wait, please. This is important. Can you at least tell me where the truck is?
Let me check. Alright. Looks like it should be at the municipal garage at Bowery and Grand.
Got it. Thanks, Eddie.
Alrighty, I'm just gonna pause for a minute.
Bowery and Grand. Not a problem.
Because I just need to use the bathroom. So, in my absence, Eastelt, you go ahead and pick on Sean until he decides on a Halloween costume for this year, because he is going to be dressing up. Just make sure of it in my absence. I'll be back in a sec. Okay, I'm back and I've read some of the comments, and Sean, I will legit help you make Faramir or Aragorn if you want.
I don't care if I lose everything else. I have to find my Spidey drive. Can't be that hard. Finding a tiny flash drive in a 30-ton garbage truck. I have years of research on that drive. Everything I've worked on since high school.
Years of academy training wasted. I bet you are, Sean. I bet you are.
Oh, of course it's locked. Can't have people stealing garbage. Maybe there's another way in. It's not really breaking and entering if I don't break anything, right? Okay, no need to panic. Maybe they haven't dumped the trash yet. Nada. Okay, time to panic.
Empire Sanitation, this is Eddie.
Sorry, is there any chance the truck wasn't at the garage?
Sure, I guess. Just means it'd be somewhere in West Chinatown.
Great. I'm headed there now.
Hey, it's a long shot, but sometimes the guys stop for pizza before they drop off.
Really? I'll check out the pizza shops. Any idea which one?
One of the mom and pop joints, I think.
Jerry's?
No, that's uptown.
I mean original Jerry's.
Oh, right. No, started with an L, I think.
Larry's?
That's on the east side.
Leo's.
Leo's, yeah.
Wait, I think I see the trucks. Thanks, Eddie.
No worries. Hope you find your stuff.
Should be some trucks close by. Nope, stuff's not here. There has to be another truck around here. No sign of my stuff. What an interesting smell. Eddie, you're my only hope.
Not there either, huh?
You sure they were around here?
Well, the guys might have switched routes due to the upcoming Osborn rally. If your pickup was on Route 35, they'd be dropping off at the incinerator right now.
Incinerator?
Over by Manhattan Bridge. Better hustle.
I know, right? It's such a waste. I'd fucking have the teddy bear. I could give it to Sasha for her growing collection of plushies.
There's the incinerator. Hope I'm not too late. Uh-oh, looks like trouble.
Hi.
Spider-Man.
You okay?
Yeah, thanks. This gang's been terrorizing the whole neighborhood the last couple of days. There's probably more of them on the way.
I'll keep an eye out. Hey, mind if I look around for some personal items?
Sure, have at it. I gotta go file an incident report.
Yeah, I think that's it.
Hit me.
Please be here, please be here. Yes! Hope it still works. Phew, looks like everything's here. Hey look, an old gadget prototype. Looks kinda awesome. Why didn't I ever finish it? I think I can make this work.
Look, it's that guy. He's Spider-Man.
Uh-oh.
Ice him!
Okay, well, this night isn't quite going as planned. Where am I gonna sleep? Guess I could try MJ's. All right, how am I gonna talk my way onto MJ's couch?
Giggity.
Let's see. Hi MJ, it's Peter. Any chance I could stay over to... Oh, that's too far. MJ! I was just in the neighborhood and... Oh, that's lame. Hey MJ, now that we're talking again, I thought maybe... Okay, that just sounds pathetic. Why am I making this such a big deal? We're just friends, right? Friends crash on each other's couches all the time. It's not weird or anything. It's just a couch. MJ's couch. Oh, what am I thinking? Just got a web alert. Huh.
Web alert.
Looks like MJ's story just got published. I think I'll find somewhere else to stay. She's probably busy with work.
Instead, I'll just stay outside her apartment and look through her window.
I wish Harry was in town. I could crash with him.
Ooh, I cannot wait for Cyberpunk.
Voicemail. Number's blocked, though.
Hey there, Spider. Long time no see. Miss me? Come to this address. Catch me if you can.
Uh-oh. I think I know that voice.
Like, Cyberpunk's been delayed so much, but I honestly just cannot wait for it. I'm not actually even the biggest fan of CD Projekt Red. The only game of theirs that I've actually enjoyed was the third Witcher game, and even that took like a hell of a lot of convincing for me to actually buy it. I ended up getting it on Switch, ended up really liking it, but Cyberpunk seems to be way more my thing, so I am really looking forward to seeing it out.
So this gang war between the demons and... Hello, Spider. Been thinking about you a lot lately. We were good together, weren't we? Maybe it's time to reignite the flame.
Black Cat. Don't tell me she's scoping out places to rob. She promised she would give up that life. What was she looking at?
What was she
looking at?
Oh god! Oh god, she's a pervert!
She wants me to find something. I need to look harder.
Kitty cat.
One of her cats. She packs those with range extenders, then harvests nearby RFID signals. I'll let Yuri know to pick it up. Felicia's too smart to be putting herself at risk like this. Hey Yuri, you still have Black Cat's suit and equipment in the evidence lockup, right?
I think so. Why? Is she back at it?
Maybe. Just double check and let me know if her gear is still there.
Will do.
I think, I don't know, I think I'm just more excited for Cyberpunk than I ever was for any Witcher game, because,
hey, May.
like...
You're calling late. What's up?
Geralt is just super boring to me.
Oh,
but
right.
Cyberpunk just looks way more interesting.
Sorry, I forgot.
And you're playing your own character.
We lost funding at the lab.
Oh, Peter, I'm sorry.
I also kinda got evicted from my apartment.
What? Do you have a place to stay tonight?
Actually, no. Not really. I hate to ask, but any chance you have room at the shelter?
Of course. Feel free to use the couch in my office.
Thanks, May.
I'm not sure that's a healthy habit, Sean.
All units, 1034. Demons are firing on police. Mobilize on touchdown.
Hey, so this gang war between the demons and Fisk is really heating up.
I know. Even Shocker's a part of it. Got roped into running jobs for the demons.
These guys are serious. Do they just want to replace Fisk?
That'd be bad enough. Hope it's not something worse.
Oh yeah, man. There's like there's so many memes going around of like my dad's face when he walks in to ask how the new game is, and I'm there like modifying my genitals to 11 inches long in fucking Cyberpunk. Like honestly, that I really hope that that's not trolling, because if it's multiplayer, I'm just gonna see a load of dudes running around with like 11 to 12 inch dicks, and it's just gonna be hilarious.
Can't believe I haven't slept since the Fisk takedown. Gotta start taking better care of myself.
Just the very concept that someone at their desk thought to themselves, hey guys, listen, you know what would sell this game? Customizing your own dick.
Hope May's couch is comfortable.
But as for Cyberpunk, I just kind of love the aesthetic of it already. It's very Blade Runner. Like, I've always wanted like a really, really good Blade Runner game, which I don't think we ever really got. We had a Blade Runner game, but it just wasn't really my thing, unfortunately. It just didn't really land well with me. And even any gameplay that I look up, it just...
you can and you will.
Doesn't appeal to me. Where Cyberpunk just... That's a world that I think I can get lost in, but
ask for help next time. Oh, you are so much like Ben. You have to learn to swallow that Parker pride and accept that you're human, like the rest of us. Martin.
Sorry to interrupt. Just wanted to let you know I'm headed out of town. You're in charge while I'm gone.
Well, you can count on me. How long will you be away?
Really don't know.
Is everything okay?
It's some personal business I've been planning for a while. But please take care of this place. It represents the best part of me.
Well, I guess I better get busy.
Hope Mr. Lee's okay. Hello?
Hey, did you see my story?
I did. Robbie must be pretty happy right now.
Yeah, it kind of went viral. And get this, Mayor Osborn just announced he's going to give Officer Davis an award this afternoon.
Wow. Wait, isn't Osborn's campaign rally this after... Oh, I see what he's doing.
Yeah, we all do. But still a pretty cool moment for Officer Davis and his family. I'll be there covering it. Wanna join me?
Yeah, of course. See you then.
Oh, dude, like, I will spend hours in character creation. The main reason that I'll probably never stream an RPG on this is purely because I will spend all of my time on character creator, and it'll just annoy people. My favorite thing to do is play Fallout, but make superheroes in it. Or not necessarily superheroes, but just like comic characters in
We
general.
should head out into the city and try to pay it forward.
Like, when I was playing Fallout 4, I made so many characters that the game actually told me to stop making characters. True story. Like, honestly, it's just because when it comes to The Witcher, there's only so many times I can play a Solid Snake, and Geralt is basically just that. He's just, I'm your typical video game protagonist with the really, really grisly voice, the long hair, and goofy beard. Geralt just doesn't appeal to me. But in this, like, Cyberpunk, you just get to make your own dude. Or, you know, it's just... I don't know, it just looks super, super creative. I just hope that they're not over-promising and under-delivering. I can only hope for good things, considering how many times it's been postponed. Normally when like a film gets postponed, I'm like, uh-oh, like they're in trouble. But when a game gets postponed, I'm sort of like, well, yeah, they're taking their time to make sure that it's fucking perfect. When you fuck up a movie, people will forget about it. When you fuck up a game, people will talk about it for decades, you know? I mean, think of that old Superman 64 game that people, like, it's one of the most universally hated games since the E.T. game that was found in landfill, for Christ's sake. And here we are in 2020, people are still talking about the goddamn Ring game, where you like have to just fly through rings as Superman.
But I'm calling about something else.
What's up?
Just got a tip that the demons are moving on the Fisk construction site in Midtown. My wife would kill me if I ditched the ceremony prep to play cops and robbers, but I thought maybe...
Oh shit, I didn't mean to skip through the phone call, sorry. But anyways, I mean, if people are interested in it and I'm feeling bored enough, I might reinstall Dragon Age and do my Damian Wayne playthrough. But then, you know, just be prepared for me to like spend over an hour in Character Creator.
Jeff, I'm here.
What do you see?
Find the rest. The boss wants them dead.
Looks like the demons are moving in on Fisk's territory.
You got this?
I got this.
I kind of liked the ending for Outlast 2 because, I don't know, it gave me a lot to think about. I finished the game because it was free on PlayStation around like Halloween last year, I believe. But anyways, I remember playing through it. I watched a playthrough first just because, you know, I just couldn't afford the game. Lo and behold, I got it for free in the end. But, I mean, I just, when I finished it, I couldn't stop thinking about it, and I think that's a lot better than having a grand finale. When it's a game like Outlast, where it's supposed to be psychological, it can really fuck with your mind, well, because, you know, the DOI is psychological. But, I don't know, like, I didn't mind it. I'm trying to be intentionally vague, because I do want people to play it, and I want people to have their own opinion on it, I guess, because, I don't know, I just found it to be a very interesting game. I loved the transitions between like what's real and what's not, and it makes you wonder what the fuck is real, you know? Which at the bones of the game, that's generally what the Outlast games are going for. Like, what the fuck? Why am I here? What am I doing? And it really played into the Whistleblower DLC of the concept of reality in general for the context of that game. I don't know, man. I mean, I can see why you thought it was kind of underwhelming. But in all honesty, I think it's probably one of the better endings that we've had for games in quite a long time, which might be more of a commentary on every other game today as opposed to that one. But I thought it was quite, I don't know, I wouldn't say poignant. I just think there's a lot to pick apart, and I like that about it.
Hey, Willie.
You.
Nice jumpsuit. Slimming.
Stay out of my business.
Wait, the demons. Who's their leader?
Keep my men alive and maybe I'll tell you.
Blatant disregard for that phone,
Saving
Peter.
bad guys from other bad
you.
guys. Not how I thought today would go.
Uh-oh.
You two stay here. Wait for the police.
I could have taken him.
Sure. Better swing around the outside to look for Fisk's men.
Stay back! Stay back!
Well, I got their attention. Gotta find the survivors fast. Hey, big guy.
Oh, I feel that so much. There are a good few games that I just can't talk about. Never talk about the war. Or then there's also games that should have gotten sequels but then didn't because like EA tanked the company or something like that. I mean, people are still talking about how we didn't get a Half-Life sequel. I mean, we got that like VR game, but I mean, it's already kind of putting a barricade in front of the long-term fans who don't have a fucking VR set, you know what I mean? They have to settle for watching a walkthrough. Like, VR, especially on PC, that shit ain't cheap. That shit really is not cheap. And then when they make you buy a specific VR for it as well, I don't know, man. I think it's kind of I don't know, it's kind of like very subtly classed. It's like, oh yeah, we're gonna make this game that you've been waiting on for so many years, but we're gonna make you buy a VR set to get it, and the fucking thing has to be so specific with such specific specifications that you basically won't be able to play it even if you have like inferior technology. Like, nah, fuck you, man.
Fisk, your men are safe. Your turn. Who runs the demons?
Maybe he's there. Maybe he isn't. Check the roof.
And then there's also
these cryptic Fisk talks.
There's also the Arkham Origins sequel. That got canned. There's a Suicide Squad game that got canned. But I also don't really care about the Suicide Squad game, especially considering like another one's being made by Rocksteady now, and I'm just like, yeah, I just don't give a fuck about Suicide Squad when you had like ample opportunity to make a Bat Family game based on like Battle for the Cowl or something like that. And instead we're getting a game where you play as the supervillains killing your favorite superheroes. Like, I'm sorry, man. I wanted a Superman game, not to play as a game where I play as a guy with a gun trying to shoot Superman with a fucking kryptonite bullet. Like, that sort of shit just doesn't work for me. I just want a goddamn Superman game. And then on top of that, there's a whole bunch of, like, there was a Damian Wayne Batman game that got fucking cancelled. Like, Damian Wayne's one of my favorite members of the Bat Family. Like, he's a very misunderstood character that I don't think a lot of people get, and I feel like that game would have been a perfect opportunity to actually sell him as a character and actually make him, I don't know, maybe give him his own book again, you know? And I think that game getting cancelled really bugged me because it was just such a great opportunity to do like an apocalyptic Gotham City with Damian Wayne as Batman, like, on a fucking motorcycle. Like, that shit, I don't know about you, but that basically prints money itself, in my opinion. Then there are just games that were disappointing. I mean, Arkham Knight on some level really was. I mean, there's a reason that I don't stream the rest of the main story. Just because, man, it just fucking irritates me. Like, there's so many plot inconsistencies, and there's just so many goddamn
helicopter with a
character problems, you know?
The demons got
least of all being like the Babs and Tim situation, where like the kid's basically just after turning 19 and he can't even drink yet, and his bride-to-be is like 32, 33 and supposed to be dating Nightwing. Because in the comics for Arkham Knight, or well, for the Arkham games in general, like the comic book tie-ins had Nightwing and Barbara dating. So it was clearly like the developers being like, oh well, Batgirl gets with Robin, right? So I'll just stick her with Robin. And it's like, yeah, you got the wrong Robin. You've never read a fucking comic book.
I know.
Like, man, I didn't really intend on having this rant. If anything, I probably should have had it while I was playing the fucking game earlier.
Call you when it's done.
But, you know, it is what it is. Like, that shit just, it just bugs me. And then there are some wasted mechanics in games like Arkham Knight as well. There were supposed to be co-op, or like a mini campaign where you'd actually get to swap out for Nightwing, Robin, and Catwoman on the main map. which is something that the fans have been wanting since fucking Arkham Asylum. You know, it's actually something that people have been dying for with Arkham City. Ah, shit, I failed. My rant made me fail, sorry. But, like... oh my god, like, just the, since there were, like, DLC characters in Arkham City where you got to play as Catwoman on the main map, we're like, oh, cool, does that mean that we get to play as Robin as well? And they're like, yes, but also no. You got, like, a mini-contained DLC story where, like, Batman gets kidnapped, and then you end up playing most of the DLC as Batman all over again, when we're kind of like, yeah, dude, this DLC was supposed to be selling Robin, and you're gonna make us play as Batman for most of it. Like, no, fuck off. You know, and then they're kind of like, oh, well, it's supposed to be a Batman game, so why don't we just make it all about Batman? Like, yeah, you kind of forfeited that the minute you made the DLC supposed to be about Robin. And when you started bringing other side characters into it, knowing that we basically begged for them in their own little stories. You know? Like, Arkham Episodes was a really good way to get around that.
This is your master plan? Replace
Arkham Episodes is a really good way to kind of give us that without giving us a full game. But even then, the Arkham Episodes themselves, while they were fun, they were just so goddamn short. Like, fucking... I don't know. The Batgirl one I thought was really well done, despite the, I don't know, despite the plot holes and inconsistencies. It was decent. I still really enjoyed the hell out of it. As a game, in terms of mechanics, it was very fun to play.
You're playing real
but it just... there's just so many goddamn plot holes that it just makes it way too obvious that they fired Paul Dini for whatever godforsaken reason.
Come on, Pete, you got this.
He'd have at least been able to tell them that they had the wrong goddamn Robin infatuation with Oracle. And then they tried to kind of like subtly cover it up with that one line in the Nightwing DLC saying, oh look, he's happy for them, really, and it's like, no, that's just out of character bullshittery because you are blatantly trying to cover up your mistake. You know, it's just so fucking stupid. Now, DLC in this game was DLC done right. You had like 3 chapters of a very fully fleshed out story that gave you maybe 8-9 hours of extra gameplay. Like, Jesus Christ, that was, like, for the price that it was as well, that was impressive. It was just really freaking good.
Hey Yuri, I caught the bad guys, but...
But what?
You might want to bring a ladder. Yo, Miles. Hey, fanboy.
Oh, crap, I'm late.
You coming?
Nah, I gotta get to City Hall for my dad's ceremony.
All right. Tell your pops I said congrats.
Yeah, the sequel thing is a really big thing for me. There are loads of games that I think should have gotten a sequel.
Yet?
Like Wolf Among Us, I'm still waiting on that one, but Telltale kind of got shut down and then revived, and now they're just kind of silent that we don't even know what they're working on now. Wolf Among Us 1 was such a fucking good game, and it deserves maybe 2 or 3 sequels because there's just so much you can do with it without even like focusing on Bigby. Like, even if they just did a Fables sequel without Bigby, I'd be totally okay with that. If they started focusing on other fairy tale characters reimagined in the real world, like the comic book does itself, you know? And the concept of Telltale games is just brilliant because it's like a movie night for a gamer. You know, you can have video game fans in one room debating on what they should actually choose for their answers, and choosing their plot points. Like, oh my god, it's just so good.
Peter, I don't want to jinx us, but the lead I'm following might not only get the project back on its feet, but also expand it in ways we never could have imagined. Everything happens for a reason, even Norman pulling our plug.
Really hope this works out. Doc's work is too important to go unfinished.
I think the Call of Duty games, I can't really play those anymore. They just, I don't know, the fucking... all the robotic bullshit sort of tainted it for me, because like I think I mentioned this in a previous stream where we had like Halo trying so hard to be Call of Duty while Call of Duty was trying so hard to be Halo that they kind of forgot their identity in the mix. I think it was literally the last stream that I did where I talked about that. Probably when the pugs were mentioned. By the way, I saw the video. It is adorable.
And we'll be right out front.
Sounds like a lot of people out there.
You'll be fine, honey.
Last time I gave a speech, I was in high school. Miss Steinberg gave me a C-.
Well, if only Miss Steinberg could see you now.
Hey, you got this, Dad. I mean, come on, you saved Spider-Man. I'm pretty sure that makes you an official superhero.
A superhero. Or maybe I'm just a guy who doesn't give up.
Come on, honey.
Welcome, everyone. And before I hand it off to Mayor Osborn, I'd just like to say a few words.
So?
I think this gang war may finally be over.
Like over?
I mean, there's some loose ends still to be tied up, but...
Loose ends.
Well, a truck pulled away from the scene from a company called Consolidated Shipping. Something's not right about it. I just don't know what.
Well, maybe after this we can grab some coffee. Figure it out together.
Yeah.
Well, thanks, Jim. Couldn't have said it better myself, but I'll try. We all know that Officer Davis is a hero.
But, instead of coffee, maybe we could have dinner instead. I could come over, I'll cook. Or we could, meet at a totally neutral location for a completely normal meal, cooked by professionals.
For acts of extraordinary bravery, above and beyond the call of duty, it is my privilege to present Officer Jefferson Davis with the Department Medal of Honor.
Phone call, sir.
Kind of in the middle of something here, Jim.
Sounds urgent, sir.
Fine. Congratulations, sir.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. I share this honor with my family. My wife, Rio, and my son, Miles. Without their support, I couldn't do what I do.
Yes?
I've worked many years for this moment.
Who is this?
Over the coming days, your company, your city, and everything you care about will be destroyed. People will beg you for help, but you won't be able to save them.
Listen, jackass, I get threats like this twice a week. Why don't you grow a pair and tell me what you want?
To watch you suffer.
you hear me, baby? Can you hear me? Peter? Squeeze my hand if you can hear me. Stay here. I'm going to find your father. Peter. Peter, wake up. Come on, say something, please.
Mom! This is crazy. Over there. Oh, man! Mom? Mom!
Hurry!
Damn it! Hurry! Think. Flipping!
Miles!
Are you okay?
Nice going, kid.
Are you okay?
Yeah. Are you okay?
I'm alright, Mom. I'm alright. You sure you're okay?
Yes, I'm gonna be alright. I'm gonna be alright. I'm gonna be alright.
Alright, listen.
I love you.
I have to go find Dad, okay?
No, wait. Miles, no! Miles, no!
Dad's in there. I'll find him.
Miles!
And I'm going to leave you on that little cliffhanger for today. I might come back to this tomorrow at some point. Because honestly, I'm feeling my throat starting to get a little scratchy and my eyes are starting to get a little bit of strain. But hope the rant wasn't too off-putting for starters. But yeah, no, I might come back to this tomorrow. I've definitely had fun replaying this after so long. So yeah, if you stuck around to the end, thanks. Hope you enjoyed it.